Hello, universe. Happy day of the week to you. Kana, I appreciate the GLHF and the incredible amounts of creaturing going on. Alright. Let's get to it. I'll be honest. This morning has kind of been buns. So I'm looking forward to some bat. Bat is always a good time is the thing. What are we doing? Oh, right. It was the wall. Of course it was the wall. That's why I named the stream, because I was like, what am I going to call the stream today? So we have the advice to not hit the wall with a bat. What pieces of evidence do we have, or I guess hints do we have to proceed here? We could go under, but I don't think that's it. Any of those crossing a bridge, please take another route. If it is still under construction, thank you. Do not hit the walls with anything, especially not blunt weapons. So if I hit it with a blunt weapon, nothing happens, right? What else do we have to work with? We could theoretically get up on here and then go somewhere. This just leads back down here. There's that, what I assume is a secret on the other side, but I don't know how to get speed there. Is there anything else that we can work with is the question. I kind of forgot about this. Okay, so we could theoretically build speed with that. I mean, not theoretically, we can literally build speed with it. That puts me down. Maybe we can go over it somehow. Oh, if I line it up, maybe I can hit that and maintain the speed. Wonder how many times I should hit it though, if this is right. This could also be completely wrong, but I don't know why this would be here otherwise. It could be for the secret, I suppose. If we hit the jello block, I wonder if that's like sufficient height for getting up. We will also need to bounce on the bat a few times though. Oh, I'm gonna have to get back in the rhythm of doing the inputs. Ball could be useful. I really need to get across that. Whoops, need to really get across this gap first though. It's so much speed. It looks like it could be right. Can sort of maintain the speed like that too. What if I just do one of it? Almost. The issue is that obviously we lose the store on it when we're either not on ball or not crouching. Either or. Which is a tough state to maintain. Alright, this is the secret though, no, I'm only kidding. We're not gonna waste our time going down there right now. Surely this has to do with it. But how do we get ourselves to line up where we need to? That was kind of close, but I don't know if we'd have the speed still. I can kind of slide onto it, but that's not quite what we want, I don't think. That's close, kind of. Like, I'm so close to that jello block. That might just launch us up. Whoa, I didn't know there was a settings menu. I probably did, but I accidentally had it. Maybe if I swing a little bit sooner. Heck. Oh, we can also maintain the slide. I forgot to. I really want to just hit the jello block once to see how much ups it gives us. Okay, hold on. That was pretty good. I guess I can just maintain by sliding and charging. I just need to get over that first hump, and then I think I can do it. But getting over those stairs is going to be potentially tough. Oh, okay. That might have been it right there. This could be it. Then we have to charge one towards it, maybe? Heck. I'm really struggling today. Me, I don't know there's a settings menu. Also me, every time you hit escape, there's a settings button. Pick one. Look, I'm more interested in the respawn button. You wouldn't get it, alright? That was close. I have to imagine maybe it's something like that, but I don't know anything better, to be honest. I get so much speed when I get this the slide into it. Okay, that was really close, but I mistimed it. That one was really close too. I don't know, like if I do the triple, I get so much speed, right? And if I do the little scooty into it, it's like pretty close. But it's really tough to time, and I think that we might be kind of struggling too. But I feel like we need the speed. Granted, this might not even do anything. This might be like you have to bounce off the wall, and it was kind of a red herring to say to hit the wall. I don't really know. This could also be nothing. Yeah, I think the triple hits may be too much. Or at least the way I'm doing it's too much. It might still be doable. I don't know how it's doable yet. What if I just do one? It's like no speed, okay. That makes sense. Hey Fabian, good to see ya. Appreciate that video recommendation you put in the me card. Heck. I immediately opened it, excuse me, in a Firefox tab and I was like, I gotta watch this later. Probably would have watched it now if I wasn't already so late to streaming. I wanted to stream earlier, but ugh, I had to deal with medicine stuff this morning that was unpleasant. I'm surprised that that works since we kind of ate all of our speed going in, but I'm glad it did. Unless maybe we just hit the wall in a particularly spicy part. Cool. I'm glad that that worked out because I was... Interesting. I was very flexed on what we were supposed to do there last time, I remember. Can we smack off that is the question. Interesting. So it's delicate glass. I could theoretically skip this one, but I want to see if I can hit it. Okay, I totes can. That's good to know. Now what is this block? Okay, you break it when you hit it once. Can we break it by smacking it with our big old noggin is the question. Or do we need to hit it with our bat? I should just play this part safe. I don't know what I'm doing. Because this is a completely safe drop right here. Okay, I'm gonna just try to touch it and see what happens. I'm guessing it's just our momentum's gone. Never mind, I'm dumb. It's gonna be a good noodle. We're gonna just walk over there and we're gonna just chill. It's fine, no big deal. Okay. Okay, touching it, we do seem to go through. It seems like there's a very, very, very small amount of resistance in it. Very small. So I'll have to keep that in mind, but it looks like we can just theoretically go through it if we get enough speed. Now we want to do this part. Probably not like that. If I had to pick a way to do it, it would be not like that. I should have just reset fully there, maybe. We need a good chunk of speed, though. No, maybe it would have been fine. Interesting. I like these blocks. They're pretty cool. Heck. I mean, we should theoretically be able to build up speed going back and forth right there. So that might just be the plays. I need to do it in one swift cycle. But not like that. No, no, no. I mean, if I reset there, I can get a crazy amount of speed, actually. Let's try to reset instead. I've changed my mind. That wall is so deceptive. Them crumbling is different. I feel like my resistance to hitting them isn't so different from any other platform. Oh, I forgot we go through it. Maybe I could build up enough of a downward swing to just go right through it. We don't really have a lot of time, though. Very weird. This looks so basic. I don't know why I'm scuffing it up. I guess I'm just not used to it. It's been a little bit. Okay, that specific thing I gotta stop doing. I feel like there's gotta be some smooth way to get down with that block right there. Maybe I should do it to practice timing. That could be good for honing a skill. Okay. That was close to what I wanted. If we get the momentum there, we could probably just get across. I don't know if it's intended, though. It's probably better to do it in one fluid motion, but I struggle to know exactly how to do that. Heck. I guess I could theoretically try to build up more speed and just break through it with forward swings, but if we hit our bat and we go backwards, which is not ideal. I could do upward swings instead. Heck. My tootsies were a little bit too quick for my own good. Okay, there we go. That's a smooth way to get back. Okay, I should have done upswings instead of downswings there. I was panicking a little bit. Cool, 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 cool. I certainly could have made it with this one. right, nice, 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 nice. Oh, not nice. Maybe not nice. This might actually be salvageable. Never mind. I think it was salvageable if I did it on the other side, actually, which is unfortunate. This game really makes it feel like what you do wrong is your fault, which is not an insult or anything. Heck, I almost hit it in one motion. But it makes you feel like you know how to improve it because you know what you did wrong, which is nice. The reason my heart still beats is to glaze bat to the heavens. It might not be salvageable. Nah, it is. Or maybe it's not. I was thinking that if we went off that wall, I could theoretically build up more momentum by doing air swings, though. I might be able to build up enough just off that wall here. I don't really know the rule for breaking this yet. Okay, cool. That's sufficient enough. A fully charged swing with some momentum's enough. I see. So we need to transfer that momentum. I guess the best thing we could do is just store it next to the wall, because it looked like from when we broke through the first wall, the important thing was just storing some momentum. It didn't really matter the direction as much. Whoops, I forgot to store the momentum, which probably would have been an important part. Cool, that does work. Interesting. Not how I would have expected it, but glad that we figured that out accidentally on the first one. Okay, interesting. So we have an area above us here. Looks like we can break glass on. This slope here leads me to believe we're going to come through the top as a ball, which might not be too far off where we need to end up. Let's try to go through the area a little bit and see where we end up. Is that a pass-through platform? I think it is. It's not. Okay, wait, what the heck are we doing? I guess I could theoretically come back? Is this another platform I can stand on? It is. So I can come up here easily then. Oh, I should test what ball does to glass, actually. I haven't tested that yet. You break it and you get a full bounce. That's good to know. That's very good to know. I neglected that entirely. What's our goal over there? I don't quite understand what we're supposed to do here yet. It'll reform after a little bit too. So I get the idea that if we go across and come back, we can potentially have momentum hit this, fly up as a ball, and the ball will break it and shatter through. And I think the difference between the purple glass and the blue glass is that when you hit purple glass, you just kind of go through it, maybe? I mean, I think you go through the blue one too, but the purple one, oh no, the purple one's double wide, so you need more speed. That's what it is. So we want to go up. We just need to go to the right somehow and then come back with enough speed as a ball, I guess. And then hit this and then soar upward. I guess. I don't actually know. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, the glass restores is the thing, right? I feel like I kind of have to get across without the glass coming, though. Some of the ones I do are kind of close. I mean, I can also store myself up there early, so I could start it as a ball. That's not difficult or anything to do. It doesn't feel right. I do get a bunch of speed doing that, though, so maybe it is right. Store myself as a ball, and then get some uppies. That was pretty close. That might be what's intended. Might also not be. But if I can maintain that and then hit off the wall, I can keep a lot of speed, come back, and then maybe use that speed. Confusing. I think we're on the right path, though. Heck. That was kind of what I wanted. And then we maintain that speed, come back around, and then go up, smash the wall. Is that a lamp above us right there? It kind of looks like one, but dummy thick. It looks like a lava lamp, actually. That was close. Although I think I would have wanted to swing right into that one rather than down and then ball immediately. Then again, if we do that, we skip that block altogether. No, I guess we don't technically skip it, actually. Whoops, that's not what we wanted. But then again, like, this setup here requires me to go up here every time, which isn't super conducive, so it might be wrong still. Heck. This is the closest I've gotten, though. I was like, maybe I can just like cheese it through. Get enough speed going down. You need a lot of speed apparently. Heck. It's gotta be to do with the ball though, without a shadow of a doubt. Otherwise there wouldn't be a slant there. That simple. I just need to figure out how to maintain my speed. I mean, maybe I could do it without the ball theoretically. What if I just do speed? Nah, we don't get nearly enough if I do a scoochie. I was optimistic, but... Glass comes back really quick, though. If I could stall in the air long enough on that side, it would be fine, but I don't know how I would do that. We managed to get it back there, but we were just really slow altogether. We weren't really building any speed, so I don't think that was it. Heck. I feel like I lose so much on that left wall. I know it's a normal wall, so I shouldn't, or at least it feels like a normal wall, so I shouldn't. Could be that I'm intended to be a ball on that wall as well, actually. We should investigate that as an option. So, like, ball, hit, ball, and then hit again. It'll be a little bit tough to pull off, but that could very well be it. Very tough is a light way to put it. I'm really not good at moving into ball form. I think it's the double tap that gets me. Heck. It's also possible that we deliberately break the glass on our first time, right? Where does this put us? I just feel like we lose all of our speed every time on that stupid wall over there. That's so close. If we were a little bit higher, I think I could use that speed to get back up here. Maybe a lot simpler too. Oh, I gotta remember too, we can charge the bat. I always forget we can charge the bat while we're in ball. So we could theoretically bat off that wall as well. That was pretty close. I don't know if it's it, but it's feeling better. The puzzle pieces are feeling better. But you know, again, like... Heck, that was the wrong bat angle. If we could just get a little bit more height on that wall, I feel like we'd be right there. Yeah, so if I could skip hitting that wall, we'd end up in such a better spot. Could also try to do like swings for momentum. I did the wrong swing. Alright, we're definitely gonna swing right then. I want to try and get it down, but we'll do right. We want speed. Speed's the most important thing. We'll buffer it here. See, like, I got here, but I think that even if I balled, I wouldn't have got any speeds. I don't think that's right. Let's reevaluate. It doesn't start us up there, but we can get up there fairly easily. The fact that it starts me here rather than like one platform to the left leads me to believe that we don't need it. But like if we don't use it, we really lose a bunch of speed. The alternative would be using it to go up, which I don't believe is true. Okay, that was actually like really convincing. That didn't feel terrible. So it's really tough to consistently do that. We must remember, everything has like a deliberate answer to it, right? So if something doesn't feel particularly right, it's probably particularly wrong. Heck. But all this feels particularly wrong. That slant there really leads me to believe it's to use here, but it could also be just balling back, but I don't know how we get enough like momentum. Like that one's so close. Like we keep most of the speed at least, but we don't get to really go up, which is the problem. I guess if I don't swing at that, we can see where we go, but it just feels like there's so little speed on the way back. I feel like I lose most of it. Heck. Wrong one. It could be charging a second swing as a ball on the way back, maybe? I don't know, we could try that. That was the wrong angle again. Okay, we're gonna charge right, we're gonna charge right, we're gonna charge right. That's fine, that was a good attempt. Good effort, we charged the right direction, you know, you gotta take the little victories. It's possible we skip this all together, but the speed we get is just too high, I feel. I'm sorry, what? Why did I just move so ridiculously fast? Holy cow, I wish I knew what I just did. Maybe it was like a frame perfect bat swing or something. Oh, you know what I bet I did? I bet I hit the wall as a ball and then immediately batted afterwards. And then I took the momentum from going off the wall and I amplified it with the bat swing afterwards. That timing feels crazy though, if that's what it was. I mean, it sounds logical to me because of how speed seems to work. That's totes what it is. Okay, cool. Either it's like the frame I'm hitting the wall or it's very shortly after. Very difficult to do regardless. Very difficult. But I mean, I get so much speed that it feels like my best option. This being said, if I do this, I'm skipping literally all of the squares here, so I doubt that it's right. But it could be right, which would be kind of cool. I mean, I would have to hit at least one of the squares to make it. It's a really satisfying feeling, though. Heck. I think I need to do a downswing and then maybe reball. I also need to charge up an upswing coming up here as well. So we certainly need to come up here as a ball, almost certainly. But this feels like way too tight for it. This being said, there's plenty of times where I've been like, there's no way they expect me to do that. And it turns out they do expect me to do that. But this one feels really tight. I don't know if it's like... I think it's what I think it is. I think it's what I think it is and not what I think it isn't. But it could be what I think it is. It isn't, or not what I think it is. Heck, I tried to ball there at the very end. But I don't think we would have had enough speed either. What if this is all a red herring? And it's just like... You could just break it by going up like this, and then you break it. Yeah, no, I don't get like any speed. If I get like that really, really strong speed, but that's just like, they haven't taught me anything about it. I've just accidentally done it a few times. Maybe they didn't, I didn't read it or didn't remember it. Yeah, no, even if I have like a basic one, unless I have that super hit, this is the wrong option. I could theoretically build more speed though. What if I stand, like if I stand there and start by swinging at those two, you get a bunch of speed to start. I could ball off the wall after that ground hit instead. That's a really good amount of speed. This might be more on the nose. Ball, 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 ball. Become the ball, Miko. You must become the ball. can pre-charge the right hit as well. Okay. Okay, no, that's really quick. I don't think I have time to pre-charge it. Maybe it needs to be a down instead. I really feel like I need the speed though. Ball off the wall. Ball off the wall and then down. Ball off the wall and then down. Ball off the wall and then down. That's really close. I like this more, I think. Because when we do it, we get so much speed without having to do the setup. It makes a lot more sense this way to me. But we're so close to the edge of that. I don't know if it's right. I could have to charge this a little bit harder too, maybe. That was close. I mean, we had speed at least. I don't know how close it was to... Oops, that's not back. I don't know how close it was to like actual success, but it felt good, you know? Emotionally, it felt all right. It's really hard to hit that corner. But it would make sense for these here. Heck. But I feel like we lose so much speed on the way back. Maybe we need less speed than I think. But like, no, we need a crazy amount of speed because we have to get up there. Like, I'm thinking about speed about breaking the purple thing, which is its own entity. But if I am using this to build up speed, I need a crazy amount to actually reach up there. That's quite far away, all things considered. And this one just feels a little off. I could potentially do that instead. What if I do ball all the way? Does my speed change it meaningfully? I guess lower. I don't get as much upbeats. That makes sense. So we don't want to ball all the way. We definitely want to swing down at that. And ball off the wall, I assume. I think the ball is primarily going to be used to maintain speed. Maybe. Feels worse than what I was doing before now. This spot felt pretty good when I was doing it initially, but I'm struggling to get like what I wanted. It seems like a fully charged one and then a second one's enough to get us some respectable speed, but still we're so low on that one. So I don't know. Confusing. Is there something in the upper right corner? I feel like there's something that keeps catching my eye. I think it's nothing. But like, I feel like I'm getting so much lower than I was at the start. I wonder what I'm doing differently. What if I start really low? That's much lower, so I want to start high then. Okay, yeah, if we start high, we get way more height. Heck. I still don't think that would have been enough speed, though. Let's try to get a really good run of this just so I could rule this out, but I really don't think this is it. If I get a right swing and then ball there, it's possible, but that's like a really tight one. Heck. It's really tough to not panic with how quick everything goes. I really wish that would transfer into a little bit more speed. If that got a little bit more off that wall, I mean, it'd be a lot more actually, to be honest, but just a little bit more would have been so nice. Okay, so the plan is hit it twice, hit off the ground, ball off the wall, down, and then right, and then down. I guess ball again. Alright, or just die in the purple. That's the other option. But stay really high up. But see, that just feels so weird too. I think this is the best speed we got, and that was fairly close. I still haven't even successfully hit this yet, though. I think I'm too low, actually. Much as it pains me to say, I think that this makes me smack my noggin down there so I can't ball up. I think we're back to the drawing board. I normally have much longer nails and they're shorter now, so I'm actually struggling to hit the keyboard keys in this, surprisingly. What a strange issue. Yeah, we don't get enough height off that. I guess we could charge it slightly, but it's not a long time that we're a ball. I don't think this is right. I think we need to revisit it. So we spawn in here, right? Logically speaking, it should be like set upable from here. Everything else usually is, at least maybe not always. I was thinking of Scoochie. Sometimes when we hit the right corner on the Scoochie, it's nice, but I don't think that that's what we should be relying on. That was actually like incredible. Maybe that is just it. Nah, see, it's so unreliable. Maybe it's not that unreliable. But it gets so much speed when we get it. I could just save it for the way back. If I could save the glass for the way back, everything would be so nice. But there's like a very small window to hit the corner of that thing without hitting the object instead. Wish I knew what they were called. Rectangles? I guess that one's not a rectangle. I mean, logically, we still get good speed from going upwards as a ball, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right. The time it takes to set it up doesn't feel right to me. It could still be right. I'd have to hit the upper part of it, too, to maintain enough height, I think. Yeah, but we get, like, no speed either way. This isn't right. I mean, it could be right, but I'm missing part of the puzzle, I guess. Must be something I'm forgetting. I mean, I could use the bat swings to build up momentum. Alright, so I accidentally accomplished what I wanted, but it was just because I hit that sweet spot, which I don't think is exactly, like, fair. The sweet spot doesn't feel like it's intended. I can build up a pretty crazy amount of speed doing this, though. So maybe this is it. Closer than I've been getting. Unfortunately, it feels really inconsistent, because if I accidentally hit that sweet spot, I get way more speed than normal. I could... Heck. When do I want a ball? But, like, even with that, it doesn't feel totally intended. But it is, like, a really good amount of speed. Okay, hold on. That felt really good. I get a ton of speed if I do a Scoochie and then charge. Like a crazy amount. I could try to ball after it, maybe. Maybe it's not that much speed. Maybe I was overselling the speed. It felt really crazy. Like, I'm always so used to Scoochie being involved somehow because it gets us so much speed at the start, and I'm not against it being the case here. Like, that's not bad. It's really tough to get a good start on, but that's really not bad with how much speed we get. This makes more sense to me logically as well. Let's investigate this path for a little bit. I don't know if it's going to necessarily be right, but I like it more in how it feels. But then again, we end up in that same spot. Sometimes I get way more speed than others. I wonder what's causing it. I think I need to hit that second white one on the wall into the wall, maybe. If I could hit it going while passing it, hitting it, and then ball, it would be so much quicker. That's something we can investigate too. It's just very tough to get a left hit on that, because to get a left hit on that, I either need to have bounced off the glass and be going up into it, which is kind of tough to line up, or I would have needed to come off the wall going kind of upward into it to get enough speed. Neither of which are very likely. If I can maintain the glass is the thing. I would love to have it for the return path. Oops. Yeah, getting that speed would be good. Whoops. I don't think we want to hit that wall. That wall feels really bad to hit not as a ball. That was pretty good speed. I just don't understand what I'm doing differently to get that speed sometimes. What if I tried to do this and then bounce? Yeah, no, we don't get enough of anything. But what if I stall with it really hard instead? Oh my gosh, imagine that we spent enough time. I'm gonna break the glass and kind of try to time and see how long it gets back, assuming that I can successfully do that. Ah, heck, it's still a fairly long time. Oh, actually, I can do it here really easily. Okay, looks like the glass only might return when we land, actually, so that's out of the question. Cool. I was investigating that as like a concept, but it appears that it only respawns once our tootsies touch the floor. I assume in ball form it won't count either. It's probably specifically when our tootsies hit here. So we can only use the glass once. We can't just stall it out on that side. So how do we get across? Surely the intention is to get across and then use the glass on the way back. I mean, I guess maybe not necessarily, but that's the vibe I get. I could theoretically start from above to get some momentum, which is what we were working with before. It's really not much. I mean, it is a lot of momentum, don't get me wrong. This still doesn't feel right to me. I think we only want to use it on the way back. It's really my gut feeling. Holy guacamole, do you see how much speed we got there, though? Hold the phone. I'm really bad at consistently getting speed. I can do it once and it looks really like convincing and I'm like, this is it, we figured it out. And then every other time, like, how the heck did I do that in the first place? Like, that gets me wicked bouncy. I'm back to thinking we need the momentum from here. Like, whatever the heck that is crazy momentum. I think I'm swinging left as I'm hitting the ground. It's just like the same concept as before. Although maybe I'm hitting... I definitely need to hit the ground force. I think this entire concept is just storing momentum from ball and then swinging to build it up more. Like, this is the entire concept. Maybe that's the concept I'm supposed to be, like, exercising here. I hope so, because it's the only thing I could find that kind of, like, lines up. Heck, I didn't reball again. I only hit once. I can get so much speed. And if I bounce off the corner down there, maybe I'll come back up on my own. That could be it. Oh my gosh, it was actually so close and we had so much speed. I don't know if this is right, but it was really heckin' close. It kind of makes sense, too, that those are there. And I don't know if starting up here is, like, intended. Maybe it'll work for us regardless, though. Interesting, I just died there even though I was bald. Can I... No, I guess I can't. I was gonna say, can I maintain that speed? What if I use the ball to fall here and then bounce? Okay, nothing. Not a gosh darn thing. If I can master that... Oh, that was actually, like, so close. Although I lost, like, all my momentum doing downswings there, surprisingly. I guess my toes probably touched there when I unballed. I didn't swing in time. It seems like this is kind of the idea, though. We get so much more speed when we do that, so I have to imagine it's involved somehow. I don't know exactly how yet, though. But if I can store that momentum off that wall and then hit... I guess it could also be intended to hit off the wall. I mean, that was my first idea, right? Is to bounce off the wall and then right swing into that, and that'll give us a crazy amount of momentum, which means we wouldn't need to save the glass or anything. But my question becomes, how do we, from here, comfortably get behind that on the wall and bouncing up into it? And that's something I haven't been able to figure out yet. We'd want to bounce, like, a lot past that. I mean, I guess I could do this instead. That's kind of on the nose. Hold on. Because if I ball off that, we're still going to be going downward, though. It's not quite as much momentum as we need. I need to remain as ball. Become what I must. Like, that's kind of it, but we would still want a lot more speed. So what I'm doing here is certainly not correct. I mean, that could be, though. No, it's way too low. How do we get that height? And still have enough speed to kind of be hitting the wall going upward. I mean, that upper area there is certainly reachable. I don't know. I certainly get the best speed going up there traditionally. That was crazy. I wish I could do that every time. Do not the wall. Yeah, I think we really need to hit that right, but we need more speed going into it. There's got to be some setup we're not seeing. Now, there's usually some sort of hint. Those two blocks are technically linked with each other, and the one on the wall is linked as well, which leads me, or the block on the right is linked to the wall, I should say. So it leads me to believe we want to hit both of these for speed, and then go off the wall and hit that one. It seems like a pretty obvious. You think that's it right there? But like, oh, it's still not enough speed. But if I do a scoochie into a charge and then a double hit, maybe? We get so much speed off that. But it's so close, we're just a little bit low. I have to feel like this is the right idea. This feels a lot more on the nose and a lot more conducive to restarting over and over again. It could also be I have to do a downswing as well. That was really close, actually. I think we figured it out. I think this is it. That's totally it. It's just an execution thing now. That makes so much more sense. Okay. It's just an execution thing. Which is to say, just don't mess it up forehead. And I understand that, and I identify that. And I will just not mess it up forehead eventually. Probably. Maybe not. Is there places I can charge more? When I'm balling, I can charge there. It's a little tough to get the hang of, though. I can certainly charge my thing there. Okay, that's totes it. That's totes it. I just need to get charging there. That is a mechanic I'm really, really, really bad at. My brain does not like it, but that's totes it. We found it. That's the important thing. Charge the hit as soon as we turn the ball. That's it. I charged it late there. That's fine. It'll be like a few more attempts now. Not that one. That one doesn't count. The sun was in my eyes. I think Mercury actually left retrograde recently, so I don't think I can blame that anymore. Hopefully it'll be back eventually. Unless it is in retrograde, at which point that was the reason I messed that one up. Heck. Oh, we're so close. We're so hecking close. I hit it a little bit too to the bottom side, though, so it didn't work. I also need to remember to charge upwards. I'm messing that up, too. It's possible for us to change our input a little bit, too, but I'm thinking it's just get good kind of energy right now. Heck. My second swing is surprisingly a little bit tough to get. Whoops. Okay, that one I didn't even try to swing. If I wait for the entire charge up, I don't think we get enough speed. That was close. Right. I keep forgetting to charge with the ball. I'm doing it too late. That was close though. I wonder if I'm making it hard on myself because of how I'm starting it. Oh, it's late on the charge. I'm pretty sure this is it though. This feels right. Being that we made it up there twice. I wonder if I should swing down instead. No way. We need the speed to get up there. I just need to get better at it. Depends on when we hit it too. I think we want to hit it... I don't know, sooner or later. If we hit it sooner, we still have our upward momentum, so I think I want to hit it sooner. Maybe later. Oh, it's so close. I think that we're on the right path. It's possible we have some things wrong with our setup, though. Because we're getting good at that. I mean, I could technically build some upward momentum, too. No, I was very close. I was very close. That was good. Every time I doubt myself, I get close. Ain't no bigger critic of me than me. That's gonna be too low. What's making me too low, I wonder? Is it that I'm doing it too late, or I'm not getting enough speed? Okay, that was like really convincing, and I slid on the ground to restore it. I think I just gubbed it there, unfortunately. I wonder if it'd be better if I can get an upward swing on the second one. I know it sounds weird, but if I launch myself down, I get way more upbeat. I get way less speed though, so I can't imagine it's right. Every time I like get the charge right for the second part, I mess up the charge for the first part. Every time I mess it up on the second part. I had successfully done the first part. Heck, that was so close. I'm gonna try a downward swing. I don't think it's right. I'm gonna try it anyways. It could be. Alright, come on. Yeah, now we lose way too much speed. Although, interesting that we hit the platform and bounce back. Maybe I want to wait a little bit longer until I hit it. Because the bounce, no, there's no chance. I wonder what makes it so consistent sometimes versus other times, though. Heck, that one felt pretty good. Like, we got the speed, we're just so close. It's got to be the timing. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, but it'd be nice if it was. I feel like it's gotta be a matter of time. But the fact that we're not executing it is unfortunate. No, see, we got the same corner again. I actually swung up, but I think that either I didn't charge enough or more likely I hit this stupid corner here. We've hit this corner a few times. It might just be misplacement though. What can I do to adjust? I could... If I get more speed altogether, then I'll get launched up farther to the left, I imagine, because I'll have less time to drop. That was close. That was close. I'm thinking it might just be execution. I remember to charge that one every time. It could also be that I need to like use the bat to change my momentum going upward. That one kind of scares me though. Heck. I don't understand why we go so low sometimes. It must be because of how I'm starting it. That one was close, but I think we would have hit that bad corner again. I could probably get more speed. Maybe I want to hit the wall instead. Oh, that could be. I could want to hit the wall and the thing. That might be it, actually. I'm currently only trying to hit the platform, but it might be a combination of things since it shows the icon on the wall and then attached to it. That might be my problem. I'm going to try to not charge this time and just try to hit both of them. Okay, no. Do not hit that. Never mind. Oh, it's so hecking close. How could it be anything else? Then I gotta try this like 400 times. I mean, not 400, like probably 30 or 40 times. I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't know. This Toads feels like it's right on the right path. I need to be a ball to hit this wall. I could theoretically do one upward bat swing to fix myself. Let me try and fit that in. I'm gonna try and mentally just do one upward swing. Oh, it's way too tight. I mean, maybe it's not, but it feels really tough. Let's try to hit the thing sooner, as soon as we can, effectively. Close. It might be hitting the wall once we bounce off it. But that's really tough. Man, this one's gotten so close. It might just be an execution thing. I don't know. I'm so in my head now about it, about doing it wrong. It feels like there's one extra piece of the puzzle. Like, I'm really close to it. But, like, we're not hitting the corner. And I don't feel like my execution's that bad. There must be something I'm doing wrong at the start. That's my best guess. I'm not getting enough height. I actually bounced so high when I hit the glass. Is that what it is? Is my momentum different when I ball versus not ball on glass? That's kind of hard to compartmentalize, though. No, okay, that time I just kind of like soared into it. Wonder what made me go into the glass so eloquently that one time. Maybe I swung down, didn't realize it. Maybe it is a downswing instead of a ball there. The downside is I will have to ball afterwards and I won't be able to charge the next hit, but maybe I'll give me more uppies. Okay, that actually feels amazing. That's totally what it is, 100%. Yeah, that's much, much better. This is totes it now. We just need to ball after that. That was the piece of the puzzle I was missing. Something didn't feel right. I knew it. I just couldn't figure out what it was. Okay, maybe it wasn't, but this is still feeling a lot better. Okay, that was actually like perfect too. Maybe not perfect, but it was close. Clearly, if it was perfect, you would have done it, Miko. Yeah, I know, buddy, I know. Why are we bouncing downward now? We definitely get way more uppies hitting it. Maybe I wanted a downward hit instead? It could just be that we have a bad setup now, too. Haven't had a chance to really, like, shine with him. I can absolutely hit that going this way, though. Depending on how we land, I can get more uppies. I feel like I'm getting further from the goal now. That one actually felt really convincing if I just didn't gub it up on the way back. Heck. Heck, what's happening? I thought this was so much better. It felt so much better. It was so much better. I just choked. Okay, it was so much better. Cool. We figured it out. That put us in the right spot. This is totes it. We got it. We got it. We got it. It's just hit off that instead. It's a lot of moving pieces, this game. You gotta make sure that they all, like, go in the right order. Can't put the bat before the wall or whatever. I guess sometimes you want to put the bat before the wall, actually, thinking about it. That was close. Okay, so I did that okay-ish, but I just messed it up at the very end, I think. We're about to get it, though. We've proven that this is the right method. We've ended up in the correct spot, so... We just need to figure out how to make it all go together, and what I did right that one time to make it so that I was in the perfect spot forever, and everything was awesome, and nothing was awful. I need to make sure that I unlearn the muscle memory. There we go. Unlearn the muscle memory of balling every time. Oh, it's like a lava lamp. Why you turn green sometime, buddy? Alright, so we have glass here that breaks when we hit it, right? We could theoretically build off momentum going to and fro. I imagine that's what this is. Maybe not, though. Oh, is it permanently gone? That would actually be... Oh, this resets them, I bet. Alright, I see you. That wasn't so bad. Okay, so these reset glass. Good to know. There's somewhere where we could go left here. I'm really nervous to go down here. I'm gonna ball down there and then hope that it's not just death. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I really like this zone so far. But there was glass down there that we broke. Is that just a loose state? It looks like yes. I don't know exactly where the glass was. We'll have to reset it really quick. Let's come down here. Now that we know that we can come down here safely, let's just come back down here and reevaluate what we're working with. Knowledge is like absolutely most of the battle. So there's a purple glass thing here. If I could successfully land on this without breaking it, we can get to something. I'm guessing just my momentum may be enough to break it, but maybe not as well. Actually, yeah, no, my momentum shouldn't be. I should be able to just drop down here. Heck. Really? I thought we had to use the bat to break it. I guess we are a blunt object if you think about it. Now I'm thinking, how do I stop my own momentum? I guess maybe you could return with the glass, actually. It's probably more about this. So we get a single bounce off that upward. That's all we get to work with here. That wasn't bad, but the timing was super off. I think if we hit it there, there's a good chance we'll go up that, like, passageway to the right of it instead. Heck. I could certainly build up more momentum, though. Like that. It's probably better to go across the gap at the top, I would imagine. I mean, on the other hand, there might be a way to get up really high otherwise. Okay, no, so I think the idea is we want to get across the top of the gap and then slow our descent by hitting the blocks coming down by smacking walls, maybe? I think if we can get through there, we hit that, and then we want to go right, left, right, left. I think it was right, left, right, left. And then each one will slow our descent so we won't break the glass on the way down. I think that's the intent here. Heck. That was kind of the idea, I hope. Still wasn't quite on the nose, though. I want a jello block there to get over, I guess. I gotta remember to smack. I'm like holding the button to like move left and move right. Like at the end of the day, I'm just a batter without the ability to like move myself in air or jump. And that's not a terrible existence, heck. Heck, I'm trying to save us time and get back. That's fine. Straight down into the return chute. I gotta imagine that's the idea, at least, with how I understand how these blocks work. Because they seem to slow you a little bit. Like, you'll go through them, but you lose a little bit of momentum. Okay, you don't really want a ball there, though. That's the thing about that area there, is you don't really want to be a ball. Because as soon as you go from batter to ball, all bets are off. Heck, I forgot to do it again. My brain just shuts down. I go, all right, I'm gonna land and then Scooty. We gotta remember, it's all moving ourselves on the wall there. We just need to swing our bat. Which is crazy, because like that's been the solution to many problems so far. So you think it would be like kind of on the nose for me to go for as the default selection. There we go. Heck, I was so close on it. I forgot about the other one. I thought we were just done. This is close. This is close. It's just a little bit more execution. I don't think this part's particularly hard. Cool. It gives you just enough momentum. What a clever idea. All right, so we have a death pit at the bottom here. We also have a lamp. Let's quickly grab that before we get too overzealous and go upward. The plan is to clearly, oh my gosh, go very high up. So to go up, we can build up momentum there. We can theoretically use the ball to fly upward, but the issue becomes, oh my goodness, what is this room? We can build momentum in two spots, the very top and the very bottom, effectively. There's a jello block there, which we can use to blow through the stuff. Well, you know, let's just play around and see what we can do for now. I think that's probably our best plan. Probably not like that specifically, but I think the intent was good. This is ice here as well. Okay, so I think the idea is probably get up to this spot, charge it. Should I not have been a ball? Maybe I should unball there. I don't remember how ball works versus we do. Okay, so I can maintain there and then stall out in that wall. So that might be step one, which is good if it is. Look, sometimes the small things hurt my little brain. All right, so we can use the Jello block here for sure. I think I want to ball there actually, and then bounce off that wall. So don't ball on the first one. I think we want to ball on the second one. Heck. They really just put those two purple blocks there, like, enjoy falling into this dum-dum. I'm like, you're so right. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we've destroyed that block now. Does that mean we're gunked? So the thing about that is I think that may have been salvageable. I think I could have gotten back up there. So that might be it. Do you have to do it twice? It doesn't feel quite right to me though. No, that was so close. Because surely you're meant to do something with that speed up there. I mean, maybe not. No, certainly. I might have found like an alternate way. An unintended path. Granted, I also probably have the wrong idea. Oh, wait. That actually felt so good. If you get so much momentum there, you can build up speed on that. Can we break through glass with our body? Yeah, we certainly can. We learned that just now. Okay. I think that's what it is. I think we got an idea of it now. Whoops. If we go really, really quick to and fro, I might be able to build up enough momentum with that one to just launch us through it all together. I have to imagine that's the plan. Whoops. You kind of get crazy shmooma if you scoochy down one of those lanes there. The slants. I think this room isn't going to be so bad. I always say that and then the room is like horrible. But I really think I've got it figured out. Oh, I hit it the wrong way. That was almost it. I think that was almost it. I panicked a little bit because everything was going so good. You have to be emotionally prepared for things to not go good is the thing. Like, kind of unironically. Like a life lesson. What is it, like? Hope for the best, but plan for the worst or whatever. Kind of super wise words, TBQH. Oh, that was close, but I balled when I shouldn't have balled. I don't know if it would have been enough speed either way, but I shouldn't have balled, and I balled anyways. And then I should have unballed. It's okay, I like this room. I feel like I kind of have an idea, which is good, because there's oftentimes rooms I hit where I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, that room was so satisfying. Maybe because it wasn't that difficult. We might have to do it again because it doesn't appear that we have a way to respawn. So there's a large hole underneath us, which is cool, I guess. There is a boatload of things here. Oh, I think I might know what we have to do. So I think we might have to do that again, potentially, unless there's a return path on the right there. Doesn't look like it, but it looks we can come back on the left. So if we fail, we'll have to come do that room anyways. Thankfully, it's pretty satisfying. The glass respawned. So the idea is we're going to have to build up a pretty obscene amount of momentum with these blocks and bouncing, I imagine. As we can't hit them through this floor. So theoretically, this is going to be confusing. There's no glass or anything. We could fail Fate by not getting enough speed, which I imagine we'll do a few times. But the idea is we want to drop through the floor, build up a boatload of momentum, go to the right, send that momentum upward, and then rocket through that glass and then get up to the upper part. Which, for the record, even if we do rocket up through the glass in the right part, we need to make sure that we move to the left afterwards or else we're gunked. But it might be salvageable regardless. That feels bad. Oh, interesting. Wait, I didn't see that before. Okay, I missed part of the puzzle. This is the important part. Oh, I kind of like how ice this is, though. Like I said, I like this part. Okay, I forgot the ice is going to be there, admittedly. So it's a very satisfying set of actions. I think I lost my speed, unfortunately. Might have still been salvageable, but I gotta remember we can't stall out there because we have a lot of speed that we need to hold on to. No, that was close. I gubbed it up a little bit. That was pretty close otherwise. Whoops. Muscle memory telling me I'm at the last part still. Heck, I don't know what I did wrong there. It must have been a downward swing at a bad time or something to lose some momentum. I wish I identified that slope earlier. It's not that big of a deal, but would have been cool to get a good practice in. There we go. Cool. So clearly the intent is to go down here with the ball, but at the same time, how do I transfer that momentum upward? So we go down here, we hit the ball, we bounce off that corner down there, and we go to the right, we go down to the right, off the wall, and then up. I don't actually think that like makes me any speed. I could theoretically build up speed in this room first. It does kind of put me out here. Now there is ice here, which is peculiar, but I think that's just for the sake of it. No secret? You sure? Like, I don't understand. Like, I get that this is here, but it felt like we just lost, like, most of our speed coming down. Maybe we're meant to use the other side? I was thinking this was necessary, but, like, coming down as a ball did not feel great. Interesting. They really do just sometimes give you a big open, like, cavernous area, and they're like, good luck, buddy, figure it out. And then you do figure it out, and you're like, I'm kind of a genius. Or you don't figure it out, and then you're like, I'm kind of dumb. Really the dichotomy of puzzle platforming. Well, like, surely that's relevant, but why would it be relevant? I wish this plaque said something. I mean, wait. Oh, that's not a plaque. I thought that was a plaque you could read on the wall. All right, that makes a lot more sense. Never mind. I think I figured out what we have to do to an extent. It all makes sense now. We need to build up enough momentum to launch ourselves all the way up and then release it when we go across this ball to the other side of this corner. I think that much momentum in that corner is going to be a little bit tough, though, because we're constantly looming with the fear of falling through that floor. Assuming I'm using ball to store it, which I can't imagine there's another way to. I mean, there could be, I suppose. I just wouldn't know what it is. I messed it up. That's fine. We'll reset. I'm really glad they put such a cool room before this part. Or I guess a cool room before the next part. I actually kind of enjoyed doing this room a lot. Heck, even if I mess it up sometimes, this one's very much a vibey room. Hey, Wise Wolf, it's going pretty... Honestly, this morning was kinda not my favorite morning, but it's going fine past that. How are you? Heck, I forgot. Well, on salvage? Haters will say it's pre-recorded. Oh, never mind. Haters might still say that, to be honest. I got so much speed off that. I should take the time to stall there. And ball now is like, I salvaged it. I did not, in fact, salvage it. There we go, that's better. Let's take our time here. Okay, so if I swing down right there prematurely, we actually go down like a little bit so we don't make it through, so I gotta really be careful there. I wonder how we're gonna store enough momentum in that next area. Alright, hold me salvage this. I don't think I'm actually building up any speed, to be honest. Never mind, I am. Salvaged easy every time. I wasn't scared. I mean, obviously I can start it while crouching. But the question remains, how do I store it? I mean, with good enough timing, I can store it just every time I go off the roof, I suppose, but it's so scary. Well, we're dead. I guess we're not dead, technically. It's a fate worse than death. Failure. Nuts. Easy salvage, hold on. Never mind. I'm sorry for saying easy salvage. That was my bad. I feel like there's something I'm missing for how to store there. Because we can't bounce off the ground at all. And we can't store by going all the way down because there's this angle there. Unless maybe I can come up on the angle somehow, but I don't think so. Thinking about it's making it hard to focus on this part, though. Okay, hold on. No, I was gonna say we're not dead yet. We might not be dead yet. We're now a pinball. Okay. Never mind. We don't have to store a bunch there. I forgot these were above us here. Okay. We can just store a boatload and then go down here. Not like that, Miko. Not like that. There's so much you could do, but that's the one you don't want to do. That's good, though. That's good. That's what I was forgetting. I was forgetting there was the ceiling ones. No, not like this. Back to the pit. Alright, take your time. Never mind. Don't take your time. Rush into everything. Do not plan out anything. Then, and only then, will you be ready for the challenges ahead. That's rough that we're missing that one. Cool. Okay. I mean, I could theoretically... No, I wasn't supposed to ball down? Oh, the ice is kind of smooth, though. I thought I was supposed to ball down and then I would get enough uppies. I guess I want to bat swing down. We don't really want to involve the ball for now. I could have sworn we balled and got up there. All right, that was kind of smooth. I didn't realize we didn't actually reset the ice. So if we don't go to check that, the ice doesn't stay there, which I guess makes the return a little bit smoother. We shouldn't need to reset the ice in theory. I mean, technically speaking, wait, no, I was going to say we could store this power and then go to the right side, but I don't think that's worth it. No, don't hit the stupid thing. I mean, we don't even really need it, though. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I could skip that whole bottom area, theoretically, if I could store enough of it. Is this just bonus? Is this like if you want to have fun bouncing around, you can go down there? Surely not. They wouldn't just put fun bouncy castle bonus time there. Really? That wasn't enough, huh? That's the exact spot. If I hit the wall right above that jello block, I'm dead. I don't think it's salvageable. I mean, it might be salvageable. I'm very reluctant to be like, this is an impossible situation, because then someone will just be like, bet, and then they'll prove me wrong. Because, like, I could almost certainly drag it over here and maybe get through the floor. I don't know if that'd be enough speed to come back up or not. Maybe it would. There's no chance. Okay, we can really not even get over there either. Let's try to swing with bat like we did before. Heck, that actually looked really good too. No, anytime we hit that corner, it's like a fail state, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. There's probably a really concise way to do it. I need to find out that concise way, though, which is always the trouble in part. Salvageable for certain. Just kidding. Heck, no, really, just kidding. I flew too close to the sun. Icarus! Holy moly, I didn't know you could die in that ceiling. Me finding the most fun ways to die in this game. And by fun, I mean, I gotta stop doing that. There we go. Okay, never mind. So we broke it open, which is something, I guess. And we didn't get KO'd yet, so maybe we can sneak up there. Oh, I hit the lamppost. The normal lamps also reset. Ooh, I didn't realize that. In addition to what I'm going to call the firefly lanterns, with no real reason for calling them that. Other than the fact that they kind of look like they'd have fireflies in them. No. Heck. I almost just like fell so quickly that we got back an entire 2 sections, which would have been pretty remarkable. So I'm glad that that didn't happen. All right, hold on. How it slapped Crobat? That one's crazy. It slaps a little bit on occasion. How's it going, Q? I keep doing upswings for some reason there, and it's really messing up everything. You know we're like pretty high up in the atmosphere. It's probably quite cold here. I think the coat was weighing you down. It probably was, but if I'm being honest, it's not a significant portion of my weight, I don't think. Heck. I do appreciate the Pet D'Amico, though. Feel the bat better without it. I don't know if you've ever seen professional baseball. Most of the batters, I did it the wrong way, come out with fur coats and whatnot on, so. Alright, just reset. We gotta get to the next part again. We gotta do the next part. This is the easy part. Making this part seem hard for some reason. Kind of like cross some wires there. Okay, so I went over the lamp, I think, so I don't think it fully reset. Not that it matters too much. This part's pretty much the same every time. No, I did the dumb idiot thing again with that wall. It's really funny how you could do the same part like really well for a while and then suddenly it becomes a real problem. All right, let's focus and just get through. I want to study the next part. That return wall has really become a thorn in my side. There we go, much better. Okay, so we build up momentum here, we spend it going downward, and then we bat downward. Okay, so I successfully went down and around, but I couldn't break the... Have we broke green glass before? Maybe it's thicker than purple glass. Perhaps I need even more speed, but that's good. We at least successfully cycled. There's certainly room for improvement. Heck, very close. You know what would help if you help you not get a thorn in your side? A coat. That's messed up. Coats are expensive nowadays. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, I had Mondo speed there and then I threw it all away, which is so sad. Alexa, I might be needing a Despacito really soon. No, we're so low. That sucks. We might be able to salvage it, to be honest. I don't think we can. Nah, let's just reset. I wonder why I got so much speed. I wasn't paying enough attention there. I should have paid more. Heck. A stupid wall over there. They need to make that Jello block one farther for people such as myself with problems such as my own. Just kidding, we'll be fine. There you go, convincing. We're back already. Really? Did we have to be a ball, maybe? I don't... Oh, heck, I didn't learn the rules of green glass, which is a problem. Maybe we just needed more speed, but we felt really quick. But it may have been a speed check. Really? That green glass is kind of really durable. We even got the chunky sound when we hit the ground. Maybe we need a fully charged swing in addition to it. I could definitely queue that up. That's a pretty easy sequence to do. Really? That's so fascinating. How the heck does green glass work? Why is that such a mouthful? Uh-oh. Alright, let's just reset. Total guess, maybe the color corresponds to minimum speed. Purple, you have a ghostly trail moving at speed. You have a green one if you go faster. Oh, interesting flip. You are kind of like built different when it comes to understanding this, so I could believe it. Green is the color of gelin. Alright, hold on. Now I'm hungry. Okay, yeah, that's totes what it was. Okay, so the issue is, while that was brilliant, I think I had to be a ball. I think that was the right idea, because we got like a little bit of green speed. I never noticed our speed trail changes. We got a little bit of green at the very end. I don't think I can successfully make it up. And if I go to the right side, this glass is going to reset. It might be possible. If I go back down... This is risky. Okay. That was not my best performance, admittedly. I think I want to ball through it, because I think if I'm a ball, I'll shatter through the glass. No, because I bounced off it last time. I guess if I ball, I can maintain my momentum. That's probably it. I want to ball when I hit it, so I go straight back down and then I can come up and off the wall. I think that's what it is. So I do think I want to ball, but for different reasons than I initially anticipated. Because we've learned that you bounce off these. I forgot what I was doing. I think we can still salvage this one. This is a pretty okay position to be in. Never mind, I messed it up. It's actually the worst position to be in. Okay. Interesting. So we had green and lost it for a moment. I'm going to assume we just performed not good enough. Yeah, because we only keep the green speed for a second. So I just need to do a little bit better on maintaining that green speed. Heck. Hey, it's fine. I didn't think we had enough speed there. I guess we did produce enough. And, you know, it's probably taking into account the speed with the bat. The bat can probably give us a little bit more. Oh. Okay, so this is really awkward. I mean, it's actually not that bad. We can probably solve this. We didn't reset it, which is the important thing. Okay, cool. We're up. This will reset that green platform. I mean, well, let's just touch it because I don't want to fall down accidentally. This looks like you can drop through it, which I don't really want to do. I could build up speed here. This will send me directly upward. What is above us? A purple wall that we must break and some ice. Alright, I mean, I'm down conceptually. Is it slippery? It's not slippery. I was kind of scared the green was just going to break the moment we hit it. Okay, we hit the wall, so there was like no momentum there, which is fine. Cheater, uh-oh. Okay, so I can build up Mondo speed here. Oh, actually, let me go get up there again and see what's in the upper one. Cheater, but I'll allow it. Look, buddy. Getting first place is the only thing that matters. I'm kidding. Looking cool while getting first place is actually what matters. I'm not kidding. Oh, what's over here? Okay. So we're slightly above where we were before. And it appears there's some sort of path to go above. I mean, that's good to know. Okay, so there's nothing up there, so we just need to get speed and go through here. So... hitting the lamp again resets. I think I could theoretically get back. I like this part, though. This is a really interesting section with the breakable glass and whatnot. Plus, the background's really pretty. I wonder the best way to get across here. Probably not like that. There we go. Heck, I thought I got an important text message, but I didn't. Heck. I had to deal with some really obnoxious stuff earlier today. I'm optimistic I'll get a text message and it'll be solved, but if not, it's going to be a real thorn in my side going forward. So that'll be fun. Alright, so I can get one of them. Now I just gotta do it again, I guess? Because it's very easy to get over this. So I assume that's just it. Maybe. I also could be wrong. I keep messing it up though. I mean, maybe it's possible to do both at once with enough speed. It doesn't seem like it though. With how easy it is to go over that lamp, I think that lamp's meant to be avoided. Because if you mess up, you get punished. It would make sense. Okay, so I just accidentally broke one by gaming too close to the sun. Can I, like, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna probably say that wasn't intended. Okay, so the thing is, right? I know there's a path over there. The unfortunate thing is we don't have a lamp, right? So if I go to it, we might have to redo literally all of that. Oh my gosh, a lamp. Hi, never mind, we're going for it. Could also technically be a return path, but I don't think so. It's too suspicious. Alright, maybe it is just a return path. That's almost 3,000 deaths. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. I had no idea. What's this block do again? Okay, I don't know what the heck. I don't remember this block at all. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, that's actually really cool. Okay, very weird. I want to store another one of these in case we need it for something. Like a secret that's clearly up there. No, I want it. It's a secret over there, right? Look at that area. It's so suspicious. Never mind, it's not a secret. We might still need speed, though. There's a thing over there to hit. Check this out. I'm gonna hit it perfectly. Never mind. Okay, so that is a few layers of glass between us and our goal. This seems like a really unsafe site to be on, to be honest. I mean, we can store it really easy, right? Am I crazy for thinking this just lasts, like, forever? And the hard part was just, like, getting through it? Whoops. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, let's store it and let's just drop off, right? This might be the wrong idea. I thought maybe it has the power to just break through them. Alright, cool. So it gives us momentum in the opposite way that we swing, which is not too out of character. So I guess the plan will be to break this, drop down, ball, and then use the momentum to go that way, I guess. Makes sense to me. Place is not OSHA compliant. You might be onto something there. Oh, but how do I, how doth? So I broke one of them. How doth I get back to the other side and ball across is the question. Oh, interesting. I I gamed at the speed of love, but I really needed to be gaming even faster than that, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. I thought we were gonna need that to break the green glass. With a really good bat swing, you can break glass a lot easier than with just momentum. Whoops. I mean, they do tell you to hit it with blunt objects. I guess not hit it with blunt objects. I think we're bad people for hitting it with blunt objects or something like that. That's kind of close. It still feels wrong though what I'm doing. It's not quite on the nose yet, right? That wasn't terrible. Maybe with the momentum like that, I'll be fine to continue it. I keep charging this extra one here, which I don't need to do. It only releases when we don't hit something. We need to remember that too. It's a very strange thing to get used to. Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. It's not quite what I want. Now I'm going the wrong direction. Nah, it's definitely not it. There's gotta be a better way for us to get over to the side with it. Is it underneath the ledge is my question. I feel like the answer is yes. It could be that I just use this to break it and nothing else, but I feel like I want to store it. Oh, actually, that's quite close. That might just be fine. Maybe I don't need to store it. I don't know if we are quite on the ledge enough, though. I mean, this spot right here has like an opening, so maybe this is exactly where we want to stand. Okay, that was wicked close. I think I was slightly off, maybe. Okay, cool. Let's try it once more. Line up our big ol' noggin right there. I feel like I'm a little too far to the side though, to be honest. Surprised there's no ceiling up there too. Okay, that's a little bit off of where I want to go. I think that's the right idea though. You know how people are like, I can see like the Mona Lisa in my cornflakes? Yeah, that's like a thing people do. That's kind of how I feel playing this game all the time. Where like, I see something on the wall and I'm like, this is speaking to me, this is how I'm supposed to do this. Heck, we lost all our momentum. I think I could theoretically break the light blue ones. Wait. Can you not just bat the light blue ones? Am I dumb? Did I successfully do that earlier? I could have just batted the light blue ones, right? No, there's no way. There's no chance that I flew that close to the sun and failed. How did I do that before? No, there's no way. I refuse to believe that's the case. How did I do that? Was it because I did this setup or the other one? Let's go ahead and spend this prematurely. Okay, that worked. I stored it and then broke through them anyways. I do think that's a little dumb though. Pareidolia. A Greek word for spurious, meaning in images. Oh my gosh, I'm really struggling to read today. That's totally what I see, though. I mean, it wasn't that wrong, I guess. It was kind of on the nose. It was showing where the thing was, kind of. Okay, so we have one of these. Oh, no, I think I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I have to do. And maybe I do have the strength to do it. This part looks really satisfying. Wait. Not quite like that, though. It's really tough to get my brain. I mean, I guess we could just land there, actually. Let's just land there and take our time. I was trying to do it in one smooth motion, which is, I think, a little dumb. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That's totes what it is. That's fine. We can work with that. Take our time a little bit, though. Did I skip a platform? There's sand here. Spurious means false or irrelevant. Interesting. I'm learning a lot of words today. Like, I think I just skipped that wall there through timing, which is no biggie. It appears that that's superfluous. See, now I'm gonna use big fancy words so people think I'm smart. What do we want to do here? I'm thinking... Oh, that's funny. The sand makes it so I can't get high enough to use it. I thought I might be able to. It's a good word too. It does go crazy. Thanks for the pet and thanks for stopping. And hopefully the rest of your workday goes well. I want to spend this, I think. I think we want to avoid the sand altogether, maybe. Alternatively, I can blast myself into the sand too. It scales off of your charge. Not when you hit it here. This part, I mean, maybe it does matter. But charging to swing makes it enhances your swing across the board. So it's like a multiplier, kind of. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. That was good to learn there. I feel like I'm doing this wrong because I'm like kind of skipping sections. I mean, maybe I just game too hard. That could be, I could accept that as being a possibility. Oh, I think I need to store the green one up here. Never mind, I don't game that hard. All right, cool. We got to figure out how to do this part while storing that energy, it looks like. Let's safely drop down here instead of walking off like a dum-dum. That's closed. No. Never mind. Now I got to do it all over again. Here I was just like, oh, Miko's so cool and so good at everything. Love how cute the player characters in this game. Me too. Totes agreed on that one. Like, it's a really difficult, at least for me. Maybe the game's not that difficult. For me, it feels very difficult. The character being so cute makes it a lot more bearable. Okay, so... Okay, cool, 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 cool. Where we want to be now? No! That was close, that was close, that was good. Hold on, now I figured out that I can maybe speed it up a little bit too... Alright, that's a little bit too slow. I'll just do it normally, I'll just do it normally. I really like this gimmick. This entire, I don't know if world's the right word for it, but it really goes hard. I really like it. Level? Area? Area is probably the right one. Okay, let's store it. Okay, see, that kind of stuff goes crazy. What am I doing? Miko, don't do it. But what if you make it instead? Yeah. Good call, good call, good call. Do it instead. Simply do it right, and then you don't have to do it again is the thing. I feel like out of all the sections I've done, that one, like, I really did it wrong. How do we do this, I wonder? This one's peculiar. I I probably could have made off that, actually. I think I see how to do it. Not like that, though. Thank goodness we had a checkpoint. I feel like I'm kind of cruising through this level. World, area, zone, region. Locale. I say this, get ready for me being stuck at this exact wall for the next like 2 hours. Heck, how do I do this? I was thinking that if I can get a little bit of speed off this one, I can hit that and then make it. Could be that I have to store it otherwise as well, though. I kind of have to spend it instantly with how quickly I fall, though. Very peculiar. That was like all of it instantly. I can't ball down there. Huh. Oh, that was close to what I wanted. I want to save it until I'm like as low as I can get, I think. I just realized our swing is actually green as well. The charge bar above our head, I mean. Like, that was pretty close. Hitting that multiple times, I think, might have been it. But it's still really tough to put off, and it's kind of flaily, so I often assume that that's not right. Hey, over 3,000 deaths. 3,000's kind of absurd, isn't it? I wonder where they all were. Like, surely they were just a bunch of different places, but like, heck, that one was probably gettable. Trying to wait for the lower one, but I end up smacking my noggin down there, which isn't ideal. If we can hit the higher most one, we'll have more time to charge, but that's still not very easy. And charging more isn't necessarily correct here either. But it might be. It might be entirely correct. Okay, maybe I just really don't want to charge off that wall. Heck, I keep doing it anyways. It's so hard to not. Once I get in the mindset of charging, alright. Yeah, like right there. I think if I hit that leftward going up, we would have had enough momentum to get across. We're very close. So however I did that, we gotta try to replicate it if we can. I think it's just a lot of timing. If I hit the wall too late, we seem to have a lot less momentum off it. It makes sense, because we're just flat against it rather than having the forward momentum. So what am I doing wrong? What if I start here? That felt pretty okay. Still a little bit off, though. What if I just slide off and hit it? That was closer to what I want, kind of. But still, I don't think we have the speed. Oops, probably don't want to do that either. This is way more tricky than I expected it to be. I know I shouldn't have said anything. Every time I'm like, this part is so easy, I'm just gonna crush it. Catch me getting crushed for the next 10 minutes. Alright, that was close. Can you tap the booster, then bounce off the floor and then land on the ledge, keeping the power up? So unfortunately with these floors, these purple ones specifically, you can't hit them. You can't bat them, you can't smack on them. The red ones we can bat off of, but these purple ones just completely eat us. So I would need to be able to get the booster and then land back up here, which could be possible. I don't really know how though. But the purple ones are ouchie floors, unfortunately. If it was red, 100% we could. But purple ones are a no-go. I could use ball, maybe. Nah, ball. I mean, ball is not actually terrible, depending on where we end up. The thing is, like, only get it sometimes. And usually when I get it, I'm swinging off this. I don't think this is right. I mean, I could start off this wall hit here, then catch it. We'll have a lot more upward momentum. I don't know how that'll affect this. Oh, that's absolutely on the nose. I think we want to start there. That's a clever idea. Okay, no, that just worked perfectly. We just needed that downward momentum to start at, I guess, to get enough speed. I don't know what's over here, so I'm willing to bet we'll be revisiting what we just did in a mere moment. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, no. I see what I have to do. Okay. I was like, am I supposed to store this and get up there without this? Okay, I keep mixing it up now. Take our time. We'll make it across again. Probably. So the idea is we're going to have to bounce off that wall, then catch it coming down here on the other side, I believe. Cool. I swung it poorly because I was panicking a little bit. But now that we can get over here, it should be easy pickings. Never mind. I can still gub it up. It's always gubbable, remember that. No matter what you tell yourself. It's always gubbable. I wonder if there's a really consistent way to get it one cycle. I feel like I've done it in one cycle before here. But oftentimes it takes me like 2 little loops around. I guess it's not that bad with 2 loops. If nothing else, we can build momentum, so... But if I bonk my nose there, it's no good. Just an execution thing, we'll get it. I don't think I want to charge it. I think that's important. I think trying to charge it is just resulting in issues for me. Heck, that was it, but I didn't wait long enough going down. I'm mashing too much. We gotta be more patient. Okay, that is unfortunate that we slid because I was charging there. At least we can get across now. It's fine, it'll pan out. We know it to be true. We are the chosen batter of the day. Stepping up to the pitch. Heck, falling into the angry purple boxes beneath us. So tough. I wonder what's making me bonk my nose there sometimes. If I wait to charge it too long, we get gunked. If I do it too early, we get gunked. Turns out having good timing just helps. All right, cool. Focus for a moment. So I'm going to do a scoochie. I'm going to do a bounce. I'm going to hit off that, grab it, and then... How much time do I have to charge it? I think I just have to send it, to be honest. Okay, cool. We just sent it. Oh boy, more stuff to do. There's another charge we can get here, directly next to where we can jump off. We have no clue where we need to go. Okay, I think I remember how that looks now. That area wasn't too bad. I think we can do it. I don't know if we actually need the button, to be honest, or the power up. We might be able to just do it with forward momentum swings. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to him. Whoops, I released it a little bit early. It's fine. We'll get there. We're getting close. Heck. That felt so smooth going there. I was like, there's no way I can fail now. This is the easy part. Then the easy part was like, allow me to introduce myself. Interesting. I'm bonking my head in a way I wasn't doing before. I wonder if it's because I'm swinging so late, maybe. It's a cool section, though. Heck. It's very cool. I like it a lot. It's just difficult. Es muy difícil. It's tough to not panic and mash a little bit on those parts. Alright, there we go. Heck. I think you took too high an angle there, that's why you bonked that time. Sounds great to me. If I'm more patient with it, I can let myself drift further, and if I hit it harder, we'll go further out. Let's try to hit it harder. That'll probably be the solution. Whoops. A little bit late. At least we're getting a lot better at this part. Way more consistent, way less attempts getting through. Is it weird that playing this game just makes me want to play it again? That makes sense. Like, I haven't even finished it yet, but I'm thinking about like how much fun it'll be to play it through another time. It's very bizarre how that works. Okay, cool, 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 cool. No, 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 not cool, not cool, not cool. Too slippery. I told myself I wouldn't use the ice skates until I've like found out how to get them. That one's rough. I could do upswings to make it up there. I gotta pay attention to that next time. That one was close. I should have done more swings. A few more uppy swings, we would have been fine. Not there, though. There we go. I push up because I was like, I gotta go up, and then I swung up and just rocketed into the ground. No! How could this happen to me? I did it again. Why am I pushing up? This is the easy part. Heck, I don't remember what the other part looks like. Oh no, I do, I think. It's in the data banks. We've locked it in. Cool, cool, cool. I keep pushing up? Oh my gosh, push down, Miko. Push down, push down, push down. You'd think it'd be so easy because there's only so many inputs in the game. My goodness. Catch me making it a lot more complex than it has any right to be. I wish I was better at getting up there the first time, though. I keep getting so close. Right, either way. It's really funny. This should be totally doable. So what we're going to do is we're going to scoochy, we're going to bat down. We're going to bat off the wall, bat left, and then bat downward. We're also going to bonk there, unfortunately, which does remove some of the remaining brain cells we have. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. We want to go up and right here. I did it again. I swung too much. Oh, it's such a bad habit. I'm using it for momentum. I guess it's not technically a bad habit. Okay, we came back really quick this time. No, 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 no. We bonked our head and I swung a little bit. I think I might have eked in, but I swung one extra time. That's okay. We got it this time for sure. I waited a little bit. That's fine. That was close. So something peculiar is it looked like we needed speed to break that glass. I hope that us falling is enough, because if not, probably gonna have to reassess what we're doing here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Swinging down is fine. Oh no. We were supposed to store that. Really? I guess I felt like I could have stored it the first time, actually. That makes sense. Heck. I felt like it too. I was like, maybe I could store it. Dang it. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we need to store this. How the heck do we store this? How the heck do we store it? It's like actually like a really big gap, isn't it? How the heck do we store it? I mean, maybe it's not that bad. How the heck do we store it? I'm so shocked. I feel like every screen the game gets a little meaner. It does have those moments. But to be fair, like, overcoming those moments are what I think I enjoy most about this game. Also how ridiculously cute it is. That does help. Hitting that T piece at the top is so unfortunate. Feeling like I'm getting DT cannoned or something. That's a Tetris choke, because I said T-piece. That's where my brain's at right now. How do I get more consistency getting across this one? Okay, whatever that was, we'll just do that every time. Second thought, we're gonna just succeed. So what we need to do is bounce up in the air, go slightly to the right, do a really heavily charged swing left, and then bounce off that, and hopefully that momentum sends us up. Hopefully. It does. We still have our momentum. We have it. So my best guess is we scoochie and then swing right. I think I just gunked myself. I think that was fine. But I think I swung one too many times, which killed my momentum. But that was the right plan. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That wasn't that actually bad. I do think I gunked myself. I think that that was fine. And if nothing else, salvageable. I think I messed it up by being a little bit profoundly silly, which is my bad, to be honest. I just can't help it sometimes. You don't think we can get back, can we? Hypothetically. Alright, do not ball there. You feel the desire to ball, but you must not ball. It that does not know ball is what you must become. That one, like, that was kind of visceral. Stop mashing, stop mashing, stop mashing. Had to teach myself that in fighting games, gotta teach myself it here. It's just so hard not to mash, though. Mashing feels good, right? Alright, I messed up something there. I can act rather profoundly silly at times. Wonder what I do there to accidentally not... I mean, I'm getting an extra hit on this platform sometimes, which makes a really big difference. Maybe I just need more charge, but it doesn't feel like I have time to charge, really. Yeah, no, I don't. I think getting the speed there is probably just good enough. Oh, okay, that works fine. If I ever get that situation, I should just wait a little bit. Don't know how common that'll be, though, to be honest. Okay, cool. We got under it enough. Alright. Okay. This should be fine. I just swing to the right to get the momentum. In my defense, I kind of forgot how physics worked for a minute, and I thought that if I lost all my momentum, I would just be fine, and I wasn't fine, which is fine. However, I've learned my lesson, and I will not make that mistake again, because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, also shame on me. Because that one's kind of on me, to be honest. gotta get more consistent at this part. I wonder what I'm doing so strangely. That one would have been totally salvageable too. I feel like it's often the first part that gubs me up, which is so strange. Whenever there's like a big section of stuff like this. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again is actually so true though. Okay, focus Miko, focus Miko, focus Miko. Become what you must. A ball at times and a batter at others. Okay, that was really risky. I could have potentially bounced off that. JKHNM, my cat says hello. I don't speak cat super well, but hello back, cat. I swung an extra time again. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's good. Everything is really okay right now. And that's the thing about it, is everything is fine. You need to remember that everything is fine. Everything is not awful. And I didn't gunk myself there at all. And everything was great. And I'm in the next section looking through that cool pair of binoculars and seeing what's going on. Because I did it right that time, and I'm not currently suffering from past Miko's mistakes and creating more for future Miko. Heck, I really don't know what I'm doing differently there. Hold on. New strategy. Okay, that doesn't work. I was thinking that that might just be enough. It was kind of close though, so maybe my timing was better. Okay, that was fine. Okay. I came back. I panicked, but I came back. It's fine. Sometimes you have to panic to not panic is the thing that they don't tell you. I believe I just took the exact course of action that results in me losing, but it might still be salvageable. Okay, it's salvageable. Okay. I didn't even see a lamp there, to be honest. But regardless, we made it through. All right, we need to go. We can store a thingy here. We got to go that way. Off that wall. Down here. Oh, no. And then up there. And then across there. And then down there. And then, oh, no. And then through there. And then over there. Can I not just skip, like, all of this? Am I crazy? This is really a lot. What? Is this just for fun? I'm really, like, I mean, I'll do it. But, like... Oh, no, I think I need to store it. I didn't see the glass over there, and it's yellow at that. Okay, it's not for fun. Alright, cool, I'm down. I'm down. We gotta maintain this for a long time. The issue is I'm not making it what I assume is far enough. Oh, maybe you want to land on that, actually. But, like, what's the point of all of this? Surely there's just a way to get across while maintaining this without all these, like, back and forth actions, right? Like, surely you can't just pick it up and then go over the... No, because it's not going to be enough speed. But what if it is enough speed, hypothetically? Alright, never mind. What the heck am I supposed to do here? I guess technically I could pick this up multiple times. That's almost certainly what we need to do. Okay, never mind. We can pick it up at least twice in the beginning. So surely that's part of it, right? Because I can grab it going under this as well. I probably want a ball there. It looks like... Maybe. Definitely not like that, though. Okay, that's totes it. That's totes it. We want a ball. Okay, okay. We can get a crazy amount of momentum. We're gonna have to pick it up twice, it looks like. A lot of balling involved. This is gonna be a really quick section. Heck. Okay, let's take it piece by piece. Step one is slide, hit the ground, right swing twice. turn into a ball, release ball, or I guess we don't technically have to release ball, but we have to do a downward swing underneath us, then grab this on the way up and then go left, assuming we need to store it twice. We might not need to store it twice, but I assume that we do, but it might be too hard otherwise. I mean, I can build a lot of speed actually going through that, so maybe we don't need to store it twice. I'm gonna assume we don't need to, but we might need to. Like, if we don't need to store it twice, if we do, we're gonna have to hit this, which will send us downward, is the only thing. We'll try it both ways. We'll try without storing it twice to go the first time. I do think I need to hit that. Now, what am I doing wrong there? I think I actually do need to hit it twice and store it. Or maybe reuse it again? It's probably reuse it again rather than store it. This whole game is just for fun, is it not? That's kind of profound. You're not wrong. It kind of is for fun. So I don't imagine this is everyone's definition of fun. What the heck do I do? Let's reassess. Let's reassess. So I spend my first one here. Gives me enough speed. We bounce off that. We can hit this. We go up here. We end up in this alcove directly underneath where we're sitting now. I could theoretically store another one. If I store another one, it will send me down a little bit, but I could theoretically use that. It looks like the next thing we want to hit is right there. So I'm guessing the plan will be grab it, hit this, spend it immediately, bounce off of this one on the right side of the screen over here, right above me, down here, and then we'll go up here. We do a right swing here to get speed, go back into ball form, bounce off that, bounce down here, bounce up here, bounce down here. And then I assume with the momentum we have, we'll end up basically into the yellow. So I think we do want to spend it twice, but we want to spend it twice immediately is the thing. Basically on where those arrows are. We won't have a third one to spend here, because there's no other one to gather, right? The other ones are on the other wall? Yeah. But I think that's the idea. Which is to say, this is going to take quite a few tries to get good at the start, at least. It could be wrong, too. I don't know. It's certainly very close to reaching it. But it's just crossing a lot of wires. Okay, so I was able to store it there. Maybe I just need... Maybe hitting that's not necessary. I mean, it looks like it is, though. Oh, it's very confusing. My little peanut brain. I can, like, sort of see it. It's almost the perfect line. But we're not quite there yet. Oh, I do store it. I do store it. I didn't need it to get that far. Okay. Wow, that's tough. I thought I had spent it already. That was a surprise to me that I still had it. I don't know exactly where I spend it yet, but I can absolutely get it. It's just a lot of moving pieces. I wonder where I would spend it. I'm guessing in the final hallway. That's my best guess, is that we store it until then. Heck, I almost got back up. Because, like, momentum falls off, right? I mean, it's just how it goes. I might not know a lot, but I understand how momentum works as, like, a concept, at least. So, like, surely we want to save it until the end. I mean, maybe not, though, because we can build more if we speed up more, maybe. Heck, I don't know. It's a lot of things to get in a row. I'm thinking too far ahead. I need to think step by step. Okay, I missed it over there. It's fine. Hey. If I hit too hard there, we go down. Oh no, I just spent it, I think. I think I do need to hit both these things, unfortunately. It's really tough. Really? I mean, can I store this one without spending it? No, we definitely need it in the beginning. I spent it there accidentally. If we could skip that one platform, this one yellow one underneath me right here, life would be so much easier. But if I can't skip that one, it's gonna be a few really quick inputs. That was really close. That was really close, and I think I had it stored too. I I don't really remember. It felt like I had it stored still. I think that was it right there. I missed the swing. That did smell good. That did smell good. I think I need to build up a charge on that one. I think that's the only thing I'm missing right now. I think that the moment I get that second one, I need to start building a right-facing charge. Once I pick up this one, I guess once we hit this thing right here, I need to start building the charge. I'll reset really quick. It's a lot of moving pieces together. Oh, I charged it, but I released it too late. Or too early, excuse me. Oh no, I did it a little bit too early and then heckin' bounced on everything. That was good though, we're making progress. That felt good. Everything seems to work out. I think I've like solved it. It's just like an execution thing now, which is always a tough part for me. I think you need to make a big or a big Z. It does look like a big Z for sure. Okay, we're not gonna make it because I didn't charge that time. Charging as a ball is the hardest mechanic in this game for me. I don't know why. It's very hard to compartmentalize it. I don't think I charged well enough there. That was my issue. I think that was a skissue more than a plan issue. I didn't charge it at all, so we're not going to make it, unfortunately. I didn't charge again. Dang it, I always get to charge there. It's so difficult. It's fine. I didn't charge. I mean, I did charge, but I charged the wrong direction, which doesn't really count. Missed it, so we gotta reset. I think I talked about it before, but heck. If you land on that one, it's not quite enough. I need to wait for the next bounce. I want to explode into a bunch of small me's when I go. That makes sense, because, like, it looks good when the Bat Child does it. So surely it would be cool if I did it, too. I didn't charge it, unfortunately. Ooh, we still might have made it. No, I don't think so. We really need that charge there. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. Remember that charge. That's the one thing that's going to gub us up the most. Okay, so I could charge a second thing there, actually. That might be it. If I charge a second one, I need to charge right first, then charge left, because then I can release it mid-bounce really easily and be fully charged. That's what it needs. We need one more charge. We weren't totally there yet, but I think I figured it out. Okay. This is my graduation day, mechanically. Because getting the hang of that, I mean, maybe I could have just taken that and finished it there, to be honest. But getting the hang of charging while balling is really tough. So if I can do this, I can do anything. Fortunately, I spent there. That's okay. That's okay. We'll reset really quick. No, I did it, but I heckin' didn't wait for the bounce. I hit the ground. That was good. That was like what I needed to do mechanically. I was just a little bit early on things, which is fine. Oof, we're getting really close to it. I can feel it. I charged before I balled there. Unfortunate. Very close, very close. No, I panicked. I gotta do it like as we bounce, then go up a little bit, I think. It's tough to figure out where we want to release that swing. Okay, that's really smooth, but not what we needed. I can't ball while I'm charging. So anytime you see me just go into a wall like that, it's because I'm trying, or I assumed I've already successfully balled. But I'm no longer balling. No, that stupid ledge there. So diabolical. Okay. We're very close. We're very close. I can feel it. I don't want to charge that first one, though. Charging that first one really gubs me up. Where do I release it? I could theoretically release it early and then bat swing down. That shouldn't give me much height. Let's try that instead. Maybe we were just missing part of the formula. Forgot to charge. I'm thinking so far ahead. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. I mean, it's inevitable, right? What's gonna happen first? Me getting this or the heat death of the universe? I tried to ball, but instead I became a pancake. Which is kind of like a ball if you don't think about it. I guess it's like how good the pancake was made. That wasn't enough. I don't think it shattered and we bounced off it. Really? Wonder if I did it imperfectly. Wow, that's a huge surprise to me. Huh. Alright, I could theoretically swing at it at the very end. Hey T, how's it going? I can't believe it didn't break. Very interesting. Oh no, that was totally it. Okay, if I do it there and then get a bat swing, I think we'll smash it. I think that was it. But I gubbed it up at the very end. Okay. We just need to focus and remember everything. We need to think about everything all at once. But also not, because then we start doing the wrong stuff. I released it prematurely. No, I keep balling afterwards now. That was close. The issue is, like, I need to find the sweet spot. Hold on. This is unbreakable. This is the most solid object in the entire planet. There is no way to break this thing. I could have been a little bit faster. I don't think I could have been much faster, but I could have been a little bit faster. Damn. That did not mess around. My thought is that if I do it off that bounce, I can charge a bat swing. Yeah, like right there, right there. I just need to charge it better. If I go off that bounce specifically, I can charge at least part of a bat swing, which might be enough to get in. What a satisfying room, though. Mechanically, at least. I really, really like it. Okay. Simply do the thing and don't do the bad thing. What if we do with ice skates? No, I'm just kidding. Unless? No, I'm actually, like, unironically kidding. I don't even know what ice skates would do in this situation. I guess they're roller skates. I keep calling them ice skates because they feel like ice physics. Didn't roll there. That's fine. Should have balled, was no longer balling. We've all been there. And didn't think that the stream title was going to be so apt for this particular section. But boy howdy, I am good at predicting apparently. What do I do? Can I get more speed? Is my pathing just not good enough? I mean, clearly I get more speed somehow. I could theoretically do some forward swings to get more momentum at the very end. Damn. I thought it was just like a mechanical thing, and once I got it, I was like there. I could spend it early, I guess, but I don't know why I would. Like, it doesn't seem like you have to spend it to get across. That was close to a full bat swing. It's really hard to like keep track of my own speed. Like, obviously I can visually tell, but good luck trying to look at the thing at the bottom. You bat it as you hit it. That's what I've been trying for, but easier said than done, unfortunately. But I'm gonna keep trying that. I think that there's something to it. Wow, that's such a sturdy wall. Heck. I can't believe it. I wonder if there's something I'm doing wrong. Like, I'm assuming that I'm just not doing it perfectly and I need to do it like real perfectly. That's what I'm operating under, but it could be that my setup is just wrong in general. If my setup's wrong, then it's never gonna work. But it feels so right. Later we learn the yellow glass is sturdier than the steel beam next to it. Honestly, it might be. Maybe where I just meant to go through the steel beam instead. I could see it. Missed it. Charlie, what if you keep the boost all the way through and then try boosting through the wall? I can hold it until like the very end functionally. Because like I pick it up, I use it at the very start and then I pick it up and then I store it until the bottom floor. So I pick it up right there normally on my way through very quickly. Hello, glass wall. Ah, that one feels so good too. But we are only green in the background. Surely we want to spend it somewhere. But like, we lose a bunch of our momentum if we hit those stone walls not as a ball. So I don't know about using it there. Maybe I had the right plan earlier. Where it's just like a bunch of forward swings to get extra momentum. Very interesting. If we didn't bounce like that, it'd be so much easier to... Maybe we want to spend it somewhere before then. Very weird. I was so sure that it would just do this. And it very well could be still, but mechanically it's gonna be heckin' tough. What if it's just one fully charged bat swing? I just never tried that, and this part is just for fun. I genuinely don't know. If I hit that there, it gets gubbed. Let me try to swing at the ground there. I'm going to try and set that up again and just swing one bat down at the ground. Maybe I can maintain the momentum, get a little bit enough, and go through, and it doesn't need to be a bat swing. I hit it. It made the pachoo, but it didn't actually work. But it pachoo. So it should have pachooed. Hold on, wait. I know what to do here. Alright, never mind. Imagine. I am genuinely so lost. I mean, I'll try and store the boost slider. I worry I'll lose so much momentum not spending it there, though. Yeah, the issue, too, is that I bounce in really awkward places if I don't spend it early. How much speed do I lose? It's really tough to actually, like, look at my speed. If you hit a wall, hit it hard, right? Oh no, there's no checkpoint. I mean, it's probably fine. I guess we just had to get good. Oh no. What is this? We're gonna have to store momentum in 2 different forms now. But what are we trying to accomplish? We did make it. We did it. One way or another. Oh my goodness gracious. What are we trying to accomplish here? I can store that. What was different about it? I mean, I guess I just had everything work out perfectly. The speed was better. I hit the wall with the bat at enough speed. I think we were like just under what it needed to be before. I'm thinking we just want to spend all this going up there, maybe. Oh my gosh, that's such a high height though. Okay, we're just combining mechanics we know. This one is stored as long as we're... As long as we're crouched, it's gonna store, right? That's not enough. Okay, that's actually a crazy amount of momentum. I guess that's just what it is. Spending it all at once. That's very, very close. Surely that's what it is. Heck, I bonked my head. The game, not exactly squished, but kind of squished. I don't think it's enough speed, though. I think we're on the right path here. I wonder if that's there for us to just see the upper area, or if because we're supposed to go there. Because I could theoretically store more speed there. No, I gubbed it up again. That was close. I think we do want to use that to build up momentum. That was very, very close. So let's store this first. Use this to get up here. Okay, so I'm in... Oh, no. I was like, I'm in the sand area. Maybe we can go from here. Wait, what the heck am I looking at up here? No. There's no way they want you to store the green thing until you're up here, right? There's no chance. It's just not possible. I guess technically if we had enough momentum, we should be able to break through all three of them. That's certainly what it is. It's just get enough momentum. I'm not doing the momentum right. Lesson number 1 of that, don't touch sand. It is kind of possible, but very difficult to build stuff here. This doesn't feel right, though. This is, like, too hard. That was kind of close, though. But we still needed a lot more speed than we had. Hold on. Maybe Cheese Co. is showing up for a quick visit. Heck, never mind. I wasn't gonna cheese it anyways. We would have done it normally. This is always really tough to build up for me. It's very much a timing thing. I also don't want to waste this thingy because I assume I need it. I could in theory spend it to build up charge here, but there's no way that's worth it. Heck, I keep spending it. Maybe we need less charge than I expect that we do. Thank goodness that's there. Saved me from a very unfortunate demise. I definitely need to combine their momentums. That's how we get the most out of it, but the question is, how do I do that? As long as we smack the corner here, it should be good. As long as we can reach this spot specifically. I should have done it sooner. That's fine. I don't think it's salvageable. I don't know. I'm trying. Let's go back. I still think our form itself is not quite as good as it needs to be. We need to get more speed here somehow. You know what? I don't think this is actually necessary. I think this is just here to return through that area. I think I'm overthinking this section. It's way too hard to set up here. I could theoretically spend this to get a bunch of momentum here, right? I don't get a crazy amount though. Maybe it's just a timing thing. Don't understand what the blue boosters do. These ones? So I store them and then they take the momentum that I would like normally have but enhanced and then release them later. But I can store them by crouching. And they leave a little arrow to show what direction they'll bring you. So if I store like 3 of them, I can scooch around with it and kind of release it later on. But I have to be like scooching basically to keep it. They do give us a lot of speed though, but if I can combine both of them, it'll be ideal. Like I can get up there. I can certainly cheese break the first one. The issue is that once we go back down, it'll all reset to get back up. Surely they intend for me to get a bunch of speed. Yeah, no worries. Okay, never mind. This is totes the plan. Probably. I mean, clearly with how that arrow is going, they want us to just get a boatload of speed. I feel like I'm kind of like gunking myself out of the mechanic if I try to do it this way. I don't think I can make it to the last one anyways. Let's just do it normally. I don't like this. This is probably going to be something we need to take advantage of later. I could... Oh, you know what I could do, actually? I was hoping to spend this going downward. I mean, that was pretty good speed, but it wasn't nearly enough. I mean, maybe I gunked myself a little bit. I was thinking we could use the downward momentum of the green booster thing to launch us like into it to store more momentum, but there's such a small space. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do. We need to get way more speed. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I don't think it's a mechanical thing. I think it's just I'm not totally getting how to build up speed. I could build up more speed by going up there, but it doesn't feel like that's the right answer. It could be. Let me go grab this first, because it's annoying and you end up like losing your green one a few times up here. I forgot you could charge as a ball. Heck, it's really hard to ball up here when you get enough speed, actually. No, I wasted my thing like a silly goose. I think that was close. We could certainly get way more momentum building like that. You can get an idea of how much momentum I'm building because of that line behind me. No, every time. Never lucky. Maybe it's just not possible. It's toads possible. I just need to get good. This was not my strong suit before either. Maybe it's not the way. I could theoretically dump it later into the room. Maybe it's less complex than I think. Like, that's not bad. That's pretty close to what we want. Maybe it's just that with better execution. Okay, definitely not like that. Whatever I did there, that was dumb. Let's not do that anymore. I can do a Scoochie to get a lot extra out of it too. I think that might be it. I think we might be onto it. Like, look how much speed we got there. That's totally what it is. I got a bunch of speed now. I think that's it. I'm not ultra confident in it, but I'm confident enough to give it a few more tries. It's a lot more convincing looking speed-wise than I would expect. How did I lose so much speed that time? That was a really unfortunate reflex, let me tell you. Gonna be thinking about that one for a while. Thankfully this room is wicked cool, right? We're all glad to be back here. I'm so glad I pushed respawn. Honestly, this is just to prove I could do it. People thought it was a fluke. This room feels so slow now, weirdly enough, that I feel like I've evolved, you know? It's fine, this room was cool. This room was cool. I don't remember what else we did between here and there, but let that be a reminder to you to not have the reflex to push respawn all the time. Oofies. Heck. It's okay again. This room's a vibe. I love this room. Honestly, not spending time in this room was like... I was feeling kind of lost without this room. So I'm glad we're back here. Jokes aside. That was really a blunder. Hopefully we can do it quick and get back to where we were. Look, it's like no different than if like my power went out or something. That happens sometimes. Or more accurately, I guess, the internet, but I wouldn't have lost progress on the internet going on. Look at that. See, I'm just built different. That's the thing about me, is that I was constructed with pieces that are different than the average pieces used to construct a kitsune such as myself. All right, we're back here, though. That's the important thing. Okay, so that was really quick to get back. I'm so relieved. I was like emotionally ready to be there for a long time. I was like, that was quite the mistake. Thankfully, we are never punished for our actions. I think that was it. That is a very scary moment for me. If I had respawned again, I might not have made it. That might have been a straight to bed kind of moment. Smarter than your average kitsune? I don't know about that much. Maybe. I'd say more tenacious, maybe. Ooh, that was so heckin' good, and then I gubbed it up. But this is the right plan, clearly. But I gubbed it at the end. I don't think it's salvageable anymore. Let's just redo it. We can totally do it, the thing. So, like, let's just do the thing, right? Simply do the thing goodly. And then when you do it goodly, it looks good and everything is fine. I'm not oh my gosh, I keep almost hitting respawn when I land here. It's crazy, that reflex. I'm not totally sure what I'm supposed to do to get that speed again, though. What do I do differently? Maybe just a timing thing. Definitely don't want to hit that wall. I could theoretically ball in that wall, but I don't think that that's the plan. I'm getting rather worried about the purple blocks in the next room. Let's not think about the next room. Let's think about right now. The next room is something for sure, but right now think about what we're dealing with right now, you know? All that matters in this moment is you and I. Not those silly little purple blocks that are over there. Don't worry about those. Nodders. Heck, I gubbed it up real quick. I wonder what I did wrong there. Did I swung poorly? I must have swung somewhere. I was thinking maybe I should be a ball. Wow, I just had like crazy deja vu for some reason. Like we've done this exact thing before. Different timeline Miko must be killing this game right now. I just got visions of what life would have been like if I didn't hit respawn 5 minutes ago. That was good. I could no, I don't want to ball, because I think if I ball, I'll bounce off the ceiling. It's just a timing thing. I need to get better at hitting the block. I really don't want to swing forward. I think swinging forward knocks me off him. Oh, I forgot how quickly you scooch with the ice skates. I really like them. I'm gonna just try to spam upswing. I think that might be the play. That was close. I wasn't actually upswinging though, so keep that in mind. That everything I said before... Yeah. Okay, that was a lot more speed actually too. Everything I said before was deceptive. I deceived you, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional, but sometimes my hands just don't do what my brain says my hands should do. How the heck did I get so good on that one? The issue is like when I go up on this slope... Oh, I guess that has an upward momentum on it, never mind. That arrow should push me upward. I keep thinking it's perfectly sideways, so I need to hit it a little bit higher, but I don't. It'll probably be fine. Okay, do not swing too far upward because then we bonk our head there. Our big ol' noggin. I think I left swinged there and it killed all my momentum. I think that might have been it, or at least like close to it. It adjacent, as it were. It's actually really surprisingly hard to have the self-control to not spam bat swings. Maybe I should spam bat swings. Oof. That was close. I think I might have smacked the sand with my bat swing. Heck, patience is my strong suit, so I'll be very good at this. I was gonna say patience isn't my strong suit. I'm usually very good at being patient. I'm just not here. I'm just glad I've stopped trying to respawn every time. Huh, I really thought that was gonna be it right there. We had the speed. If I turn into a ball, I'll bounce backward, right? I don't think that's the plan. Theoretically, if I were to turn into a ball, right? I would bounce down here and then maybe bounce back up, but I feel like it'd be really hard to execute. I think it's more of a check of speed than anything else. Plus, I don't know if we'd bounce precisely there. I don't think we would. I think it'd be a lot harder to pull off than the alternative. I think it's the wrong plan. But how do we get more speed? What was I doing differently to get more speed? I guess I could technically spore more up here. It's just really annoying to do. But I'm pretty sure we can get slightly more speed here. It's just really tough to time for me. And we lose this if I mess it up anytime. So it's bonus on pork knife. That was so good. That was the speed we needed. I think if I swung downward at the very end, we were good, but I didn't react in time. Okay, that's doable though. Looks like we do want to build the extra speed here, which makes sense. This is really the only place we can get it, unfortunately. I was going with only 3 speed, but we can certainly get more here. I say 3, I mean like 3 hits on that thing. It's just not easy. Heck, I spend it every time. Can you ball after hitting the ramp, charge swing for arrow, and then bounce off the sand? That could be. I'm not against it. Which part of, can you ball after hitting the ramp? Charge for swing. I think if I ball on the ramp going upward, it'll just launch me. I'll try it this time. But I think when I ball there, it'll just send me, like, horizontally. Okay, actually that ball goes incredible. So maybe you're just built different. Although I was really close there on the first time. I didn't even need the thing. I didn't even need the thing. I skipped the thing. I just panicked. I just did it, but I panicked because I didn't realize how ridiculously sublime being a ball would have been. Nobody told me that life was easier as a ball. I would have just been a ball the whole time. I was really confident that if we hit that, though, I guess if you start your ascent, maybe the ball has different logic to it? Heck. I was able to store that thing the entire time with how crazy the ball was. What did I do that time? Was that just like once in a million? Lightning in a bottle type situation? Yeah, because like the ball normally just does that. I swear it doesn't normally work. Oh, I forgot we had that still. I guess once I start getting a little bit of momentum on the ramp, I can ball and I won't go off it. Maybe. That's probably what it is. But then I get, like, I had so much speed there. How did I get that much speed? I was able to, like, store everything. Like, I had this at the top. I didn't have to spend it literally at all. What the heck did I do? I have no idea how I got that much speed. Like, the idea of getting it there as a ball was already kind of shocking to me, which I'm struggling to replicate. But I had this at the top. We just went up so quick. Did I just store that much up here? Is that all it was? That was really good speed, actually. So bizarre. There's like a massive deficit in speed depending on how I set this part up. This is not my strong suit, though. Heck. The stars aligned, they really did. That was so fast, though. I want to do it again. I liked being fast. That was cool. How the heck did I do that? I had the thing stored up there. I didn't even think that was possible. Like, I think I had a good amount of speed stored there and I probably could have just made it up. But how the heck was that even possible? I was like wicked quick. No, okay, I built up a crazy amount of speed there. I know, I remembered you can charge as a ball. Tell me about it. It really is my kryptonite. We can definitely build up way more speed here, if nothing else. I'm just really bad at this specific mechanic, which we talked about before. Because my timing is kind of ultra buns, which is not great. For a mechanic that would really prefer you to have good timing. Alright. No, I was stuck up there and I was like, maybe I can like will my way into getting up there. Heck. This part's so hard. Yeah, you know what? Looking at that purple thing over there, I am actually terrified that we just die. Maybe we do look at the future. Maybe we stop looking at it now. It's still just you and me. But I think we can start stressing now. No, Miko. So close. They really were just like, you know that mechanic you're really bad at? I was like, yeah, which one? They're like, the charging ball one. I was like, yeah. And they're like, check it out. Do it now, but also if you mess up at all, you need to reset everything. And I'm like, all right, cool. All right, this is the one. All right, so it might have been the one, but I didn't swing quick enough. Heck, I did it so good like once. I keep thinking about how I can try to fix it, but I'm really struggling to figure it out. I can definitely store more speed here than I was doing before. That's an improvement. It might just be a mechanical thing. Feels so bad to waste that, though. It doesn't feel that bad, I guess. But it's really tough. I'm still not even confident this is right. Like, this is here, so it makes sense that it would be what we want to do. But it's so hard. The worst part is we kind of lucked into it like 2 or 3 times already. Sometimes you just don't want to spend your green, and then you spend your green, and you're like, man. If I swing literally at all, and don't impact with a platform, then I spend it. Even if it's just hitting air. So I just have to have really good timing swinging downward here, which is easier said than done. Appreciate the hydrate redeem. You know what? I'll sip to that. It's actually quite warm today. Make sure you stay hydrated as well. Gonna play Factorio with a friend. Have a bat-tastic day. Thank you very much. You also have a bat-tastic day. Have fun playing Factorio. I kind of like that game. I play it sometimes. It's okay. Not my favorite game. It's alright. Speaking of, I was trying to think about what I want to do after Ultra Cube. Heck, I think that was enough speed right there, at least a good amount. I don't know what I'm gonna do after Ultra Cube, yeah. I'll probably keep doing something Factorio related. It's fun. Maybe I'll go for the speedrun achievement next. That could be a fun chunk of time. Particularly if we fail, but ideally we just won't fail and we'll just play goodly. Heck, I think that's a good speed, but I lost him. No, I had it, but I panicked because it was so good. That sucks. Oh, that hurts. That was close. That was good. We got the good speed. We know how to do it. We just need to start swinging down. I just look at it and I'm like, everything is awesome. And then I start panicking. That was so close. $9,000 hours do not recommend. Exactly. Yeah, it's a good time though. Something that's kind of funny is sometimes my roommate and her friend will want to play Factorio with me after I just streamed Ultra Cube all day, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for a little bit. But the issue is like, I just played Factorio for like 7 hours, and I could do more, but like, it gets a little tiring. Heck. My hands are definitely getting a little bit tired doing this today. Speaking of, let me check my text messages. Maybe there's good news. Nope. No good news. Never good news. Oh, thanks for the pet, D'Amico. I feel like I could really do anything now. Heck, I lost a lot of the speed there, but that was close. I think if I got that one, it would have been enough speed. Wait, I don't even have my thing stored, but that is enough speed. Heck, I don't know when I lost the green. Give me the green back. No, okay, that's fine. It's not fine, but you have to say you're fine, you know? Even though you're really not, which is kind of unfortunate, but that is life sometimes. This is so hard. At least we hit a wall and we hit it hard, nothing else. What if we just die right after this, hypothetically? What if we do this and go face first into one of those purple bricks? Wouldn't that be really funny? What is up there? Can we like see what's next? Oh no, please tell me there's a lamp. I don't ask for much. There's gotta be a lamp there. I don't think there's gonna not be a lamp. I think there's an 100% chance of a lamp. Heck. I might have been able to just take that one with how quick it was. I just lost all my speed because I panicked. I think that would have been fine to store there. Even if it was just like basic speed. We just had so much built up. I would have had to commit to that a lot quicker to make that work. Getting back in this room is such a pain. You really have to go to the ground every time, but I don't want to. No. The worst part, they should have put a second green one up there. Actually, if they put a second green one up there, maybe you could have used it to cheese back in. I don't want to go back down and get the green every time when I failed. Heck. Alright, it's fine. Is this my worst skill in the game? Probably not. I would say it's certainly close to the worst skill I have in the game. Maybe we need a lot less speed. No, we need a crazy amount of speed. What am I thinking? Yeah, like look at that. It's like no speed at all. I also lost my green. Like one time we did it, we had so much speed that I could have just launched across with the green and not gubbed it up. I'm just really bad at storing momentum in these blocks for some reason. Heck, that was the one I wanted, but I couldn't store it long enough. I've been here for so long, I don't remember what I have to do at the top anymore. There's gotta be something I'm doing wrong here, right? Local streamer can't just be that bad at building momentum. Like, that was not terrible. Other than hitting the wall, obviously. Maybe I'm trying to build way too much speed and that's my problem, because that's really close. Like a little bit more speed, I think we pulled through everything there. Spending the green there, oh, goes right through me. I think that was doable, but I hit the sand. Are you Scoochie side launching or just letting the purple launch you? I'm trying to Scoochie side launch. It's tough at times though. If I store the purple with 3 swings coming down, it's a lot harder to Scoochie slide it. Like, that's close, but we would need more speed. I think we can get through the 2 purple ones. Also, I think we were too low there, which is so strange. Like, the one time that I balled, tough for me to see what's happening, so yeah, it's, imagine it's hard to. It is, like, difficult. I batted the wrong way there. I don't think that was enough speed regardless, though. Surprised this part's so complex for me. Oh, man, dying over there is going to be so bad, though. Maybe it's the fear of what's to come. It's fine. That one hurt a little bit. It's fine. Of all the things, it's really funny. Usually this game doesn't really go through me at all. I'm usually very like cool as a cucumber, but I'm so bad at this that it's just like I want to succeed. I want to do it good. Mom said it's my turn to succeed. I think I need a lot less speed than I'm trying to get, which is something. But still not enough. If we end up hitting that wall, it's such a loss. I guess I need to spam upward more. I guess not spam, because if we hit the thing, we lose all our momentum. Maybe it's just a timing thing. I've been in here way too long. Okay. Hold on, it might be salvageable unironically. Okay, so I did lose it all. But the only way to really like understand that you had it all is to lose it all, right? So maybe it's still salvageable. That's what I'm trying to get at here. And maybe we can just kind of do it because I've sort of figured it out now. Hypothetically. Heck. I think that was it. I think I've got it figured out though. I don't think we need that much speed stored. For some reason, my brain does not process needing to swing down there. It's fine. We got this. This isn't so bad. I figured it out now. I'm cool and collected again. I'm my cool, mysterious self. Okay, you know, we're fine. I'm pretty sure we have this pretty soon. Okay, great. Genuinely, I don't remember what I did differently there. Thanks for the pudding jam, at least. Oh my gosh, that part was going right through me. So at least we got a lamp. That's the important thing here. I don't know why I was so bad at that. It makes a lot of sense now. I need to charge it, build up a little bit of speed, and then do the Scoochie. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that was so hard. I really just suck at charging when I'm a ball. Oh, I love this thing on my head. Imagine there was no lamp there, though. That'd be such a power move. Okay, so next we need to drop through here, presumably grab that, then use it to... So I hit this left and then I go right to go back here. Okay, I know what to do. I figured it out. That was almost what I wanted. Okay, maybe I don't know what I want, but I think I do. I feel like I have a good idea that I know what I want. It's very important to be aware of what you want, so you can strive for it. Can I respawn? I can respawn. Whew, I'm really glad there's a lamp here. That part was so hard for me for no good reason. Alright, so unfortunately I think we need... Is that another yellow one? You wouldn't. Okay, so I was like shocked that we broke it really quickly, but it turns out this is a small piece of the puzzle. So let's evaluate the rest. There's a yellow block there that we broke very easily. However, we're gonna want to go down, store speed, use the speed to get across here, bank that one, go down here, bounce back up, and then I assume ball, and then use the momentum we have to swing downward to capture that one. That's one of the ones where you can store your momentum, is that right? I think it is. No, that one's pink. What does the pink one do? That one stores your momentum, I'm pretty sure. So, there's a diagonal line going through this. I know it's part of the bridge, but maybe it's deliberate where they put it. Oh, but look, we're almost out of the bridge. Like, you can see that the edge of the bridge is going down here. We're getting close. I'm so lost. So, use this to avoid the purple block. Then immediately snap back. Go down here, bounce up, grab that, use that momentum, grab that. Use that momentum to go down and break it, bounce up, and then ball across? No, you certainly don't want to spend it on the momentum. You want to store this until you get down here, so that when you hit this, you can use a downward swing to get across the way, store that, and then downward swing again, I guess, to get over there. This is impossible. I mean, maybe it's not impossible. Oh, we were sleeping over there. I guess we'll take it piece by piece. It feels very confusing right now. I think we want to spend the first two of these as soon as we get them, basically. Like, not necessarily the second we get them, but pretty soon after. Whoops, wrong direction. I could skip that downward area altogether. Heck, I didn't store it. Oh, this is going to be real tough, I can already tell. I could use that to delay a little bit there. That's probably more what it's for, is that downward hit instead. I think I have to store that one no matter how I slice, or I at least have to have one of them stored. Theoretically, I can get across without spending either, maybe. Or one of the two over here, I mean. That little purple block is so rude. It's a jello block. It's a jello block. Okay, we need so much more speed if that's a jello block, right? No, maybe jello block eats our speed. Okay, I think we're good, actually. I think if instead of hitting that down, we hit the jello block right, the jello block will launch us here, we ball, we can store 3 left hits here, and then fall and hit it. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. I think it's still going to be hard, don't get me wrong. But it makes more sense than it did before, at least, which is something. I wonder the best way to grab that one over there. If I could swing down really quick, I can save so much time in this section, which I'd prefer to do. Because I feel like it's going to take us a lot of tries. I'm going to try and skip that first area. So unfortunately, I spent it. It's gone. Get over it. Heck. I think I can just skip that area, though. I don't know if it'll be quicker, though. If I get, like, a consistent setup, it'll probably be fine. The issue becomes if I miss it, which might be... unfortunately, more consistent. Let me try and do it normally. It's honestly not all that different. That hurts. That's fine. Hey, Lucario Zealot. Good to see ya. How are ya? So I think, unfortunately, we're kind of gunked here. We are gunked, but we probably just died on a block that no one has died on before, which is pretty cool. If you think about it. But don't think about it too much, because then it becomes a lot less cool. Alright, perfect. We're where we want to be now. Unfortunately, I want to be a ball there, which is not the current shape that I was. I was batter-shaped and not ball-shaped. Which is really unfortunate for someone such as myself, looking to take a more rounded approach to life. Okay, that one's actually really good for this setup. Doing good. I just got back from a bike ride before some possible thunderstorms. I think we're supposed to get storms here sometime this week. I don't know exactly what's going to be, though. Let me check really quick. I'm curious. Looks like tomorrow and Saturday. It's really Thursday. I guess it makes sense. It's Bat Thursday. How are you? Hope Bat Sevens is treating you well. I am like... I'm fine. If I'm being honest, like, this morning kind of sucked, but we're here batting now, and that's the important thing. End of the day, always be batting, ABB. Or always be catting, depending on how you feel about it. Heck. This setup is so much quicker that I have to feel that even though I fail it, sometimes it's probably worth it. No, I did the stupid dumb idiot thing again. I don't think it's salvageable once there. I think I need to hit the bounce there. Alright, it's fine. We'll lock in. I think this section looks worse than it is. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself at least. Ball later, ball later. Now it's in my head that I need the ball. Okay, cool. Forgot I was supposed to ball there. Or unball, I guess. My life was just ball. Okay, cool. Alright, so whatever I did there is not what you want to do, apparently. Oh my gosh, wow, that was really rough. I don't think you want to charge it. I was trying to charge the green, but I don't think we want to there. I think we want to store it and just kind of like spend it on a rainy day instead of dropping it. No, never lucky. I forgot what you're supposed to do there and I panicked. Hold on. Still possible. Never mind, I forgot. Is this the best salvage of all time? Haters will say no. I want you to know that. Alright, believers might also say no, though. I wonder if I'm losing something meaningful by going this route instead of the full route. Okay. I mean, I do lose a lot of speed with that, though. Maybe there is more to it. I don't think so, though. Like, what difference is there if I do it like this? None. I, like, lose all the speed regardless. It shouldn't matter what direction I do it, probably. Miko 2013. I need to ball once I hit that. I wonder if this is still salvageable. It might be, to be honest. I think it is salvageable. I think if I get over there, I can potentially save it. How complex? Cool. Alright, less cool, but still cool. What's another 3,000 deaths after all? Alright, now we ball. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. I don't know when to release the last one. There's got to be like a really concise, smooth way. That's how this game works, right? They've said it before in one of the messages. Like, there is like an answer that's right, and there's an answer that's wrong. And currently I'm on the wrong answer path, and we would rather change it to the right answer path because we're not quite where we need to be. I don't think it matters that I'm skipping this first part. I think that this is fine what I'm doing here. Because our momentum shouldn't change meaningfully. It's just, when do I spend this? Like, I get here, but I don't have enough speed. I guess I could have swung right on that, which is what I said before. Weird. Heck, I spent my thing again. I'm gonna try to just get back over. It'd be so nice if I could travel over that without having to bounce off it twice. Because it becomes a lot harder to store the green. That extra hit makes it very easy to lose it. Like right there. Nice. I'll go back around. I think I need to start planning more though. Let's actually think for a moment instead of just smashing our head. So I have it stored here. I hit down here. I release it downward. I could potentially charge it, but I don't think it's necessary. We do need a good chunk of speed. I think we can produce plenty with that block up there. So I hit that wall rightward. I'm assuming I release down, I hit this right, I turn into a ball, I go up here, I swing left 3 times, and then I return to ball form, and then I release ball form right there. And I probably want to try and swing my bat too. Hopefully. Probably. Maybe. Alternatively, maybe not, and I'm completely on the wrong path. But, like, it's so hard to get that lined up specifically. I feel like I'm missing something when it comes to the actual setup itself. Because, like, I can't get that, like, perfect bounce off that wall that I feel like is expected of me. Like right there, I should be able to hit that going upward. So what am I doing wrong? At least for my setup. My setup could just be entirely wrong, or my plan, I should say. Probably don't want to just fall down there and instead actually attempt it, huh? That's rough, buddy. The first part's hard enough as is, so we really need to get it right when we get through. Alright, let's try it once more. Heck, never mind. If that path doesn't work, you can also see a world where you hit the ramp in ball mode, going down and left, saved purple energy, and then bounce towards the door and release purple. Interesting. I didn't consider using the ball like that. I think to be kind of tough to get up to the thing. I mean, it's certainly not out of the question. I think I just need to change my focuses on where I'm spending most of my energy if that's the case. Yeah, no, this is like identical. This is equally hard if I go down or not. I'm definitely gonna avoid it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm getting slightly more consistent at this. That just sends me downwards. I was thinking maybe I could build enough speed, but that's not it, seemingly. Let's just reset really quick. It's a good idea though, regardless, but I appreciate the input. Different outlooks change a lot. I don't get any speed off of it. There's definitely something I'm doing wrong there. When I hit the ramp there, I just go downward, so I have to spend the thing going upward to make it across, right? If I take time, I could theoretically... Wait, that's ice there. Okay, they definitely want you to charge a bat swing at the end, because that's ice. So a bat swing will mean you keep your momentum. Angle does kind of line up there. If I start here, hypothetically, let's say I land here. I line up, I can jump, hit off the wall, store that, go upward, then go upward again off of that, probably make it there. What way would I swing? But the issue is I would swing leftward, right? Because if I'm going towards this and I swing right, all my momentum is going to be stored sending me leftward. Which I guess wouldn't be so bad if we spend that into the ramp down there. It's an idea. Certainly an idea. I'm gonna try and focus getting up instead now. It's entirely possible I'm looking at the ramp incorrectly. Whoops. Probably don't want to do that though. Okay, so I'm gonna just deliberately... Okay, so I was able to get kinda up there. I think I could have gotten a little bit better. I don't think there's a way for me to salvage back over that ice platform, unfortunately. But that's good. That's progress, at least. I was delayed so long doing that other hit there. Whoops. Probably don't want to end up down here. Hypothetically. I could try to combine the momentum of them both by... I wonder if I can store it, actually. Wait. It's possible I could store the green on that side and then go again. Speaking of storing the green. That ice might be multi-purposed. It also might not be, for the record. Like, what I'm thinking is... No, there's no way I can store it. I was thinking if I could store that and then go land back on the ice, I can speed up on the ice and then use it to get across up to there really easy. I'm thinking it's more likely we need to keep our momentum the entire time. And that stalling out's not the play. Even though it gives me more time to think, I don't think it's right. I think it's kind of a combination of what we were looking at before. Trying to get up to that locale, I think, is the play. Okay, that apparently KO'd me. It's just spending the one getting across the gap that I gotta figure out, I think. I think once I've mastered that one, we're basically at the solution. I could store downs there very easily. Interestingly enough, because we're moving so much, it was storing our downs diagonally because we're moving towards that wall, which wasn't bad inherently. But the downs will also move us up that wall slightly, I think, assuming that that wall moves us. Hopefully. Sorry, I had to move the microphone a little bit, and my mic stand is very old. Nico, fun fact. What's the fun fact on Heck? Durora is the Thunderclap Pokemon. Can't learn the move. Oh, that's brutal. Always the bridesmaid and all that. That was close. I think that this is the right plan, what I'm doing here. Nothing else, we're getting very close to doing it. It being hitting the top thing, not necessarily succeeding. Oh, it's so close. Heck. Maybe that one was salvageable with enough swings. It's a very momentum focused thing, so if we lose anything at any point, we're gunked. This could also be wrong, which is kind of my nightmare right now. Like, I don't get any momentum that time. What the heck can I do to get all that momentum the other time? It's a jello block, so it should eat our momentum. Theoretically, if I wait until I'm right next to it to release my thing, maybe that's how I got the momentum? That could be. I could also charge it more. I don't know how much time we had. At least I'm getting better at getting across, if nothing else. I don't have much time to charge it. I might have some, which is enough for me to want to investigate it further. Heck. Anyway, just want to drop that. I'll go back to my shenanigans. Good luck, have fun. Thanks for stopping in, Han. Have fun with your shenanigans. Thanks for the fun fact. You charge the green mid-swing, does it give you momentum? It does. It does. It absolutely does. So, like, with this one, I've been scared because when I charge it normally mid-swing, it's launching me really, really high up on the wall, which is not exactly what I want. Heck, how am I doing this now? Yeah, like, I'll try to charge it really hard going through this time for a downward swing whenever I make it across again. Alright, so I'm gonna charge it here. And see, it puts us really high up. What? What just caused me to rocket into the sky? I swear there's something I don't understand. Maybe I just stored the momentum efficiently enough? I mean, I can store the momentum and just curve on the wall, I suppose. That's not a terrible idea. Oh. I think that is probably it. Heck, I'm storing this, so I'm unfortunately gubbed. That's okay. With that bounce, I'm able to get like right on it, and then I can store the green, and then I can build momentum, and then I can use the green later on. I don't think we want to use that green until the very, very last moment. That makes more sense to me. Very difficult, but makes more sense to me. How every time we go, no, don't do it. Just save it and then bonk the wall. Heck. Okay. We're gonna charge it now. We're gonna go deliberately up the wall. Oh no, it just launched me up. What do I want to do with that momentum? Clearly we want to use it somehow. Ideally going down. I guess I could just downswing with it, or upswing. That was close, we're getting there. Okay, so we'll charge it. I think. This part's definitely very confusing, at least to me. But that's kind of like the point, right? It's a puzzle platformer, so surely it's got to be puzzle elements to it. Heck. I was still storing a bunch of it too. But like the stuff I'm storing is always going left is my issue. I need to release it sooner. Oh, am I missing the green thing? No. Over and over again too. Maybe I'm getting tired. Okay, honest to goodness, our best attempt by a mile. Like there was something to it. We were getting there. It wasn't it, but there was something about it. We at least hit the wall, which is like good. I think that one's a tough sell. I need to make sure I don't go too high up the wall. Which I think involves stalling out my thing here. Heck. Stalled it too long. Oh, too close to the sun. I was like, maybe if the momentum that's pointing down and left randomly goes right. Oh my gosh, you can see the edge of the bridge there. We're so heckin' close. We're so close. I can taste it. I don't know exactly how I want to execute yet, though, which is the problem. Like, the ideal one, I get just enough height where I can go up this, bounce up there. What direction do I want to hit this thing? I mean, I had the down and left, actually, which was, like, perfect. But I had wasted my green, I think. I balled like a little bit too late, but I think that's the idea. I think that if I balled a little, or a little bit too early, I should say, if I balled a little bit later, I think that we might have been fine. Maybe. It also would have been tight though, so like, I want to make sure I release that fully charged when as late as I can. Not necessarily as late as I can, but late enough where we're not getting too much height up the wall to get the rest of it all work out. Not too late where I bat the purple thing and die too. That one's really unfortunate. At least I'm getting marginally better at doing this part, which is cool. Yeah, I did it too early there, I think. Yeah, see, like, if we do that, we soar over it. I mean, I missed the green thing, too, which didn't help the dream, admittedly. Heck, how am I missing this all the time? Oh, no. I gotta take a break after this, for sure. My poor little peanut brain. I think that was too high, unfortunately. I could try to deliberately charge it less too. Maybe a half charge is better. If I can get good timing on where I release it. Our speed should be roughly the same going down every time. That one might be fine. I panicked. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting close. We're getting there, which is the important thing. On occasion. This one looks good for our setup. heck? I don't know how to get myself to hit this stupid corner thing. What are those called? Ramps. I can remember what ramps were called. I can't figure out how to hit the ramp. I'm missing something. It has to be I'm missing something. Because we're so close. Oops, I didn't mean to spend that. We're so close. Like, we're storing the green until the very end. But then I just don't execute properly. I still don't know exactly how I want to hit the that thing. The purple speedy uppy thingamajig. I'm not totally aware of how I'm supposed to do that yet. Because, like, how do I make it so that I end up in that corner still? It's like, it goes sort of the right angle, but not good enough. I could theoretically store him, but wouldn't really know how to store him. This is really tough. This is very, very tough. Really wishing Mercury was in retrograde right now. It's like, if I store it... It'd be so much easier if I could store it going the other way. But I really don't know how I'm gonna get the speed to go up that wall there. Because, like, there's two points, right? Either we go down across here, grab that, bounce off of that, and then go up to that, right? Or we go for the green one, go for the pink one, get enough speed to bounce up here, then naturally go to this one, hit it left a few times, we have the proper momentum, we store it as a ball, we release it down there, and then we make it through. That one makes the most sense for storing energy. However, I think to do that we have to expend our green, which wouldn't be that bad maybe. We expend the green to get across and then launch up. I'll try that. I'll try it the other way around this time. I kind of convinced myself it wasn't going to work, so I got to give it a fair shake so I know. It's probably a little bit hard to explain, but know that it's hard for me. And honestly, it's probably kind of hard in general, but it's really tough. Okay. Okay, that's totes not it. That's totes not it. Unless I down there and then go, maybe. It might still be it. We need to investigate one more path through there, and then I'm going to dismiss it as not possible. No! I mean, we had the wrong momentum anyways. That upper part's so confusing for my little peanut brain. What do we do? I can delay my fall here to get my normal setup. Like, I'm here, I could store stuff. I really don't. I really want to figure it out though, but like I am so lost. I keep thinking ahead too. It's like momentum wise, the only way I can feasibly get up there that I've been able to get like working so far is to grab the green from the right there, bounce off this, swinging the bat downward, sending us upward, and then spending the green to go upward. And then I end up here. I could build momentum there, which I've done a few times, but it just seems to send me against the wall, and I don't really keep the downward momentum very well. It could be I don't ball until I hit the wall potentially as well, but I don't think we have enough speed for it. Very confusing. Alternatively, what I was thinking about too is like, if I go across I can go up here and then spend my green to hit this, then go up there. We'll be going the right direction and can store it, but that's really hard too. Heck, this is so hard. I'm sorry, my commentary is a little bit light because I'm just like, I'm really stumped. And the worst part is I'm thinking about like the part to come ahead, so I'm not focusing on this part as much as I'm struggling. Sometimes that just gives us so much forward momentum. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't think that's how you were intended to do it. It worked fine. I almost slid off afterwards. Okay, cool. Awesome. I don't think that was as intended, but it worked. Oh, what a relief. Maybe that was intended. Wait, look, there's orange glass down there. What flavor is orange glass? Can you get under this somehow? No. Is this here so you can go back into there? Why is this here? I'm so glad I did that. That was so hard. All right, let's poke ahead a little bit. See what's going on. Trial terminal. Okay, that is the outline of a door for sure. There's some faint text engraved in metal. WRLE 1824. Really? This isn't a floor or nothing? I really like how this looks. We could have stored a green over here for the record. Just you and the stars out here, just how I've always wanted it to be. It's really a bummer that I live somewhere where you can't really see the stars now. What the heck is the trial terminal? There's gotta be some door or something here. I remember that we were told at the fizzy place, I want to say, or somewhere, that there was a key that opens all doors, but I'm willing to bet that that's not for that. But it could be as well, because it looks like there should be a door there. Oh no. Actually, no, I can get up here. Oh, it's getting icy up here, I guess. Maybe it's not icy. Hiker, you're the exact person I wanted to see. Like, unironically. I missed you, Hiker. What's going on? Okay, the music here is actually an ultra bomb. So, you made it all the way to the top. I can't believe you did it with just a mat. Do you have anything to ask? Yeah, tell me about the Precipice Bridge. The bridge is weird, isn't it? Connecting the very top of the tower. Honestly, it might be a case of hubris, where Angels probably just told people to build that as a requirement for collaboration. But, it's been here for an extremely long time, so that's only speculation. Want more Hiker Lars? Tell me about the heavens. You know, despite this place being famous for being closest to the heavens, it's kind of a farce. Because of all the tourism way back then, a place was made to simulate heaven. Angels and residents collabed a long time ago to make a place that would satisfy tourists, since most tourists aren't actually allowed into heaven. But since the Jalta incident happened, neither angels nor people go here anymore. But the simulated place turned into an easy way to travel to and from here, becoming a hub. There's an angel here, but the angel is a very low-ranking angel, I think. Angels that hang this close to the ground are usually the laziest, or assigned a job. Either way, still very powerful. It was nice meeting you. Oh, I never asked your name, did I? Right. My name is Ericus? Ericus. I hope it's pronounced Ericus. Write that down. No longer just batter. Thanks for accompanying me. The one who bat to the heavens. Heh, that's your title. One more. Kya-cha. See ya. Oh, we got a friend to the top. Fellow climber. That's a cute little achievement that popped up behind me. Alright, you know what? There is certainly shenanigans to be had. Oh, hello, Angel. You're a lot taller than I expected. Wow, you made it to the top. Unfortunately, I have to deal with, people who live here but want to leave. Yada yada, make sure they're worthy of leaving. Do not read this part out loud, BTW. Ah, oops. Whatever. Get ready. I'll just vaguely hover toward you and strike you as I get close, alright? I promise I don't hit too hard. Alright, but if you cross that line by the weird sign and telescope, I'll have to begin. You know what? We're saving that for next time. It's really hot. I want to take a break anyways, and that seems like a really fun thing to go in for. So we'll wrap up here for now. Hope you had a fun time. I'm really glad we got through that part. That was really, really hard. Definitely the hardest part for me so far. At least it feels like it, but very satisfying with momentum. Always super rewarding feeling when you finish the section. Either way, let's wrap up here. Final Fantasy tomorrow, then probably back to Victorian stuff on Monday. And then more Bat on Thursday, again, as norm. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.